What's going on, family? It's your boy Simo the C Mitchell. We just getting into it live. Week 2, Vikings versus Falcons. Falcons are up right now, 6-0, and the defense and the offense is looking really good right now, man. James Pierce Jr. just got a sack, and we just returned him on a 3 and out. Right now, in my opinion, I think it was definitely worth it to have drafted Bijan and waited on the two edge rushers that we have. It's amazing with the speed and that we have on the field and all the upgrades that we have made, how much different this defense is looking right now. A lot of people said they didn't think the Falcons defense was doing that well last week. Just in my humble opinion, I thought they did great. 260 yards total offense allowed is great. I mean, that's goals for most defensive coordinators in this league. We definitely gave up a score in crunch time, but growing pains. Tonight they're looking really good. Been stout against the run so far, and I like that they've been getting Kyle Pitts the ball early and often. Running the ball consistently with Bijan Robinson. As we were talking about earlier, that's going to be huge. Committing to the run, I think, is where we need to be at with this. So, you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Let us know in the chat what you're thinking and what you want to see different with tonight's game. A lot of people also, I've been hearing, don't like Zach Robinson's play calling. And I got to admit, I haven't been the biggest fan, but I like how they've been committed to the run tonight. And I don't dislike the pistol formation at all. I think it's kind of good that we run pistol as much as we do. I don't think that our offensive linemen are that good at pass blocking. And Penix has a huge arm. So you're just buying your quarterback 3 extra steps to get the ball a little bit deeper. Because in this NFL, they consider 20 yards a deep pass. But Penix will get that thing out there, 40, 50 yards deep. So I think it's kind of that thing where, you used to see like Dan Marino and Peyton Manning in the shotgun all the time. Except with Penix, it's not because he can't move. It's just allows him to probably see the field a little bit better. If anything, I think it's a little bit more of a disadvantage to the running backs just because it limits some of the routes that they can run. But in general, I don't think it hurts them in the run game. And the disadvantages are minuscule when you got Bijan Robinson. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 on the 30-yard line. They go back. Penix is dropping back for the pass. Got a lot of time, and he hits who's an Algier out of the backfield. All right, we got a flag on the play. 4.5 minutes left on the game. What do we got right now? I'm hoping that it's not a holding call. Illegal contact, it looks like, on the defense. Oh yeah, they were holding him. Okay. Yeah, legal contact. Byron Murphy. Shout out to everybody in the stream. Hit us with those comments in the comment section. Let us know what y'all thinking about tonight's game. Let us know if you think we're improving or not. What do y'all think Kyle Pitts is going to do this year? I think Kyle Pitts is due for a huge year. I think that we're going to see 700 yards. Here we go, 1st and 10 again. As a first down for us. And looks like they got 2 backs in the backfield, or at least one of the tight ends. They hand it off to Tyler and just keep pounding the ball. Yeah. I like the idea of us continuously running the ball on this Vikings defense. They like to blitz a lot. And believe it or not, you can run on teams that blitz. Teams that blitz a lot, they're susceptible to the run, unless they're calling run blitzes. And Brian Flores is just very aggressive. Him and Todd Bowles is also aggressive. It's not like Penix hadn't seen this, but it's a different type of aggressiveness. And they have a lot of different edge guys out here. Now, I think it's going to hurt them that they don't have Van Ginkel, though, one of the most versatile guys. 2nd and 5 from the 40-yard, almost at midfield. They hand off again to Tyler Algier. Nice heavy dose, and we get the first down, baby. That's what I'm talking about. They got to keep committing to the run in this game. I think you got to give I think you got to keep giving Bijan and Tyler the rock, but have a little faith in Zach Robinson. He was pretty good last year, man. He's got his growing pains. That's why I think it's kind of absurd when people say we should get rid of Raheem and make him the head coach instead. But yeah, I like what Zach is out here doing, man, right now. All right, so now here we go again with first down, almost at the 50, about the 46, 44-yard line. Fake handoff and he throws it downfield to Pitts. First down, baby. First down. I got Pitts on my fantasy team this year as well. He's took a late round flyer on him. All right, they can show the replay on this real quick. Nice play action too. Yeah, he's gonna eat in the middle of the field all day on that. I think they don't have anybody that can really just cover him like that. He's just and Penix puts it up kind of high for Pitts to be able to use his jumping ability. Here we go, first down. In the pistol, single back, in motion. Now we got us a flag. Okay, let's see what's going on. False start again, man. This stuff got to stop. Yeah, that's nonsense, man. They got to get their head in the game. I mean, I know it's a really loud stadium over there, but it's all right. We're going to get this back. Penix is, he got that it factor. First and 15, just a small thing to a giant. Let's get some chunk plays right here. You got Bijan deep and in motion with our blocking tight end. They fake it again with the rollout to Pitt. Nice. Hit it to Drake over the middle, and he fumbles. Oh, man. Drake London had a nice reception right there, and he fumbled, man. We got to hold on to the ball. We can't afford to do these type of things. I was watching the Eagles game earlier, and Tom Brady was talking about that, like how the offense isn't doing that well for Philly, but their defense is holding them tight, and they're not beating themselves by fumbling and turning the ball over. And Penix has done he's just been phenomenal at not turning the ball over or putting it in harm's way. You know, they got to help out the young quarterback. That's a rookie mistake by Drake London out there. He typically doesn't make that type of play, so I'm not tripping too hard. But that's also a good play by the defender. You got to take your hat off and give props where credit's due. These guys get paid as well too, man. So he's gonna have J-Bo and my other player partner hop in on the stream, but the fellas have not hit me back yet. We're gonna keep an eye out for them in our stream. So now we got another TV timeout, and man, you guys let me know, man. I think I'm gonna put a ticker up here on the screen for the yardage and all of that. I think I'm gonna work on getting a ticker up here and do a little screen share for you guys, so we can kind of see where they're moving the ball while we're on a commercial timeout, TV timeout right now. I like our chances though, man. This Vikings team is good, and they will beat themselves a little bit with that young quarterback. And Aaron Jones, he's had some fumble issues in the past too. So if we keep hitting them, I think that they will fold and they will buckle. We just gotta be consistent out here. We have to just stay at home. We have to stay disciplined. Their quarterback can definitely hurt us. McCarthy could definitely hurt us with his legs if we don't stay at home and we don't watch it. But other than that, man, I think that we, believe it or not, on paper have a better team. I really like our defense. We just have a lot of guys that are unknown and unnamed, still young, 4 rookies, and other guys who, bargain guys. Getting Divine Diablo has been huge. He's a guy that really fits our scheme and can do everything that you need. All the stuff that you liked out of Troy Anderson. Man, showing this replay again. Drake got to protect that ball, man. I mean, that is a great play as a defensive player, but damn, man, I'm not even mad at him. He was trying to. Drake put that stiff arm on him, and old boy hit that ball out, man. Yeah, what can you do? Minnesota first and 10 And it looks like we're probably in our base formation. They pass. Oh, man, and they get it to Justin Jefferson out there. I got him on my fantasy team, too. That's kind of bittersweet, man. I need him to do just good enough and nobody else on the team to do good. But him not go crazy. And then I need for Tampa Bay to sneak it up next week. This Monday, because my opponent has Baker and Bucky and Ibuka. Okay, so here we go. They got 1st and 10. They are encroaching upon our territory at the 40-yard line. Line up single back. It looks like they've got one tight end. No, and they hand it off. They hand it off to Jordan Mason. And we get him in the backfield. Good big play right there, man. Anyamata, man. Anyamata just hit him for the tackle for loss. A lot of people were worried about were we going to be able to replace Grady. And I think that Anyamata was better than Grady last year. And he took the pay cut. Brandon Dorlus is just getting off right there. You see him just Brandon Dorlus made that play right there, essentially. He held him up long enough. You got all of your front seven just fighting and going at it hard. Here we go. 3rd and 2, short yardage. They're in the shotgun. They bring the tight end in motion, and they try to run it on the inside. Oh, nice! Ooh! We almost had him in the backfield. Okay, so what I'm seeing right there is our rookie, Jalen Walker, hits the lead blocker in the backfield. Somebody else got to make that play. He threw that blocker back into the running back a little bit. They just made a play. And in past years, that play might have, where they just barely picked up the first down, they might have, got hit for contact and fell forward for another 3 or 4 yards. They just barely picked up the first down, but we're out here playing aggressive. I like where our head is at right now in the game with this, man. This is gonna be huge, man. You gotta keep believing. But if you know what you're seeing, if you know what you're looking at, you know that this defense looks different. It's a different type of attitude and swagger out there, man. Shout out to all my people just tapping in the chat and new people and new viewers, just popping into the screen. Any of you guys play fantasy football out there? Press your F's in the chat for me. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what this year holds up, man. Penix looks like one of those real deal dogs. People thought I was crazy when I said that he was the best quarterback in NFC South, but I think he's slowly but surely starting to prove that he definitely is the best quarterback in NFC South. So it won't be long. He's definitely been doing a good job of taking what they give him. And I'm just really excited about James Pierce Jr. too. I like that he got that sack already. I think you're gonna hear a lot of the critics starting to shut up and be quiet, and they're gonna turn to fans real quick. And I don't need people to come forward and admit when they were wrong about it. They can come on and join the bandwagon. I think that we got some guys. We have a few guys that other teams, the type of guys that other teams have had that have been like thorns in our side for a while. We got us like a Will Smith type of guy. We got us a Julius Peppers type of guy. We got us a Drew Brees type of guy. I think that Michael Penix is going to definitely terrorize the NFC South for the next 10 years, as long as he can stay healthy. I want to see him use his legs a little bit more this game too. I hope that we start using him on some RPO stuff. I know it's highly unlikely, but I'm sure they'll start sprinkling some things in after the bye week. And it's good that our bye week is coming pretty early in the season too. We definitely could use some of that recovery time. Get Storm Norton back out there. It's going to be huge for us, for real. I'm going to keep working on this ticker for you guys in the bottom of the screen too. Let me know where you guys are checking in from out there as well. Let's find this ESPN ticker. All right, and they drop back, fake it, and they hit a screen, and they try to get it to Mason again. Man, it's kind of trippy, man. I really thought that Aaron Jones, he's another guy got in fantasy football, but I thought he was going to be their feature back this year, and it looks like they don't really like him as a in between the tackles, just every down runner the way that they do Mason. He's their in between the 20s type of guy, and it was really the goal line guy even as well too. They want to get Aaron Jones a lot more in space with a lot more receptions and stuff. So I went ahead and benched him this game. Here they go with the first down, second and 8. They stopped it for 2 on that one. They fake it, and James Pierce Jr. runs them down, man. Ooh, how much did they pick up on that though? We got third and like a gain of maybe 2 or 3. I love the speed we got out there, man. He recovered from that really good, man. Just really smart players, man. Him and Jalen Walker have been huge for us, man, as well as Billy Bowman. One thing I like about Billy Bowman, they try to get tight ends on him to block down on him, and he's really good at shedding blocks on tight ends and sniffing out screens. Here we go, third down and 6. So they only got 2 yards on that, man. Big play by James Pierce Jr. out there. Here they go. And they're up for the pass. Oh, man, and they got the first down. They went. Billy Bowman making the tackle out there. That's one good thing I will say. At least when these teams are getting their receptions, they're not getting a lot of run after catch, and that's a huge thing. Defense's attitude, man. Man, we almost got home there on that. It looks like that was David Onyemata. Look, man, I think old boy is due for a pick. First and 10. Let's see what they go. I think they're gonna go back to the run with Mason. Yeah, here they go. They do go back to the run with Mason. Ooh, man, y'all gotta. I don't like that. That looks like a gain of about 5 yards on that play. Mason's a big, tough runner, man, but we got guys who like the contact this year, and we ain't tripping. We ain't scared of them. The Falcons, they run light boxes more than almost anybody else in the league. So I think that says a lot for us to have been able to shut down Tampa the way that we did last week with only 6 in the box. Okay, let's see if it's a false start or offsides. Flag in play. False start. Let's go. Back them up, baby. Back them up. Yeah, that was you, brother. That was you. Yeah, it was you. Go ahead and own that one. Go ahead and own that one, son. How the hard count get your own guy offsides? That's funny. I love it. Look, they worried about all that speed out there. That's all that is, man. They worried about all that speed out there. They know that they can't stick with those guys, man. They got speed on both edges. I love it. They got Ebiketie out there again. Okay, and they go to hand it off, and ooh. Okay, damn. That's not cool, bro. You cannot let these guys take you for a ride. They just took them for a bus ride for 10 yards. It looks like he got the first down on that. It was all the 8 or 9 yards on that. It was 2nd and 9. Man, this cat Mason, Jordan Mason is sick with it, man. I'm not even mad at him, man. I'm mad at us. We're better than that. We're gonna do 3rd and 1 right here, baby. Let's go, fellas. They're in the pistol now. Looks like they got 2 tight ends, or at least a bunch formation. And they barely get the first down. Hey, at least we ain't going for no more bus rides. We can't be doing that no more, fellas. We need y'all to get y'all head in the game. It's all right. Looks like they bringing Aaron Jones back on the field. They like to bring Aaron Jones and put him out there at wide receiver. That's something that we need to be careful on. I'm kind of curious how we're going to defend that, because they'll go empty and have him out there. I think they do it sometimes just to see what kind of matchups they can get. They're going to put a linebacker out there. I don't really like our linebackers covering out there. Yeah, see, they just tried to do it. Oh, yeah, we got the sack again. Collapse in the pocket, baby. Gotta love it. Leonard Floyd on that. And I know we seen my boy Caden Ellis on it too. Shout out to the linebacker crew. Any linebackers out there, put your LBs in the chat. Okay. So Leonard Floyd comes off quick on this one. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Him and Caden Ellis, they brought 5 that time. We've been one of the more blitz-happy teams in the league, too. Looks like they got Malone out here. Look at him getting some playing time. Okay, what's going on? What's going on? Oh, nice hit, Divine Diablo. And he stops the first down. Here we go. He stops the reception. Here we go. 3rd and 18 now, fellas. 3rd and 18 now. Let me go ahead and double check my my Google Meet. See if I got the brother. We're not even gonna worry about the chat. I mean the Google Meet. J-Bo then went sleep on me. They tried to hit T.J. Hawkinson on that, man. I think that they want to try to exploit our matchups with our linebackers, but we got too many fast guys out there. All right, they're dropping back. They're gonna have to go deep on this one. Who is it to? Justin Jefferson? Oh no, we got that out of there. They ruled a catch. Oh, that's to Adam Thielen. Man, Billy Bowman looked like he got that out. They trying to hurry him up to the line because I don't think that was a catch. Oh, yeah, he caught that. Billy Bowman's one of those guys that he's got that ball hawking to him, but he'll just come up and hit you to knock it out. Okay, so they only rushed 3. Damn, man, they got the first down, almost for the touchdown. Man, McCarthy been deadly accurate, man. We almost collapsed the pocket. They only rushed James Pierce Jr., Brandon Dorless, and Jalen Walker. I don't know if I like that in that situation. I think I would have. And they've got 5, 6 in the box, but they dropped more guys. I don't think that you give J.J. McCarthy time to run around. Now, they probably want to spy him or something. I think we're going to see a run here. Either it's going to be a fake or they're going to hand. Oh, he fumbles it. He fumbles it, and he picks it up. Man, don't stop, guys. He didn't give up on the play. You got to keep going to the whistle. Okay, luckily it was incomplete, but, yeah, J.J. fumbled that, man. That was almost we was almost able to pick that thing up, man, and run it back. Look, Drake London over there feeling all sad and sorry for himself right there, man. He can't do that, man. He went to fake the handoff or fake the toss to Jordan Mason and or what, the end around, the jet sweep they were faking. I don't think that J.J. McCarthy is gonna like getting hit. He don't like the contact. Okay, so it looks like they're coming out with a big formation. They got 3 tight ends, single back, lone receiver, just Jefferson out there. Delay game out there. And look, they trying to get Mike Hughes on them. I don't know how I like that. I don't know how I like that. Yeah, back them up. Let's see, 2nd down and goal. Let's see what they go with. I still think McCarthy's going to try to use his legs. When you got a quarterback like that, you don't want him to throw no picks. Because if he throws an interception right here, that's going to be a huge letdown for them, especially if we can capitalize. Let's go. They got 3 receivers out here, 1 tight end. They fake the handoff. And we get the sack, baby. Hey, there goes Jalen Walker. Jalen Walker. Walk it. Hey, listen, a lot of people been saying it was like I didn't see their name called a lot last week. Well, you seen their name get called a lot this week. Yeah, these boys got that get off. They can't block them, man. They don't got that speed. And these guys are going to continue to just get better and better and better as the year goes on. I wouldn't be surprised if we see both of those guys with 7 sacks apiece. I think our top 3 sack leaders can be over 24 sacks. Okay, here we go. Third and goal. Oh, we get the sack again. Let's go, James Pierce Jr. And look, it looks like we got some Rook out there too. Let's go, defense. Let's go, rise up, baby. Let's go. Yeah, you gotta like it, baby. You gotta like it. What's going on, family?
Let's go, man.
Yeah, man.
Bro, that's 4 sacks.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. It's nice. It's nice. You gotta love it, don't you?
Hey, you on? Are you on it?
Yeah, I'm on, man. I was looking for you in the chat, man. Okay, and we kicked the field. And I'm sorry, they kicked the field goal. So here we go, 6-3, guys. Yeah, I'm on here now, man. Do you wanna try to hop in?
Yeah, I hop in. Hey, bro, let's go.
All right, let me try to set this up again.
No, you good, you good, you good. I gotta figure out how to do my background shit. I can set this shit up. Hey, both rookies on it, bro.
Yeah, both of the rookies having a big game, man. That's 2 sacks for James Harrison. I mean, James Pierce Jr. has been in on 2 sacks already. Rook's been nice. Yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. I love it, man. I love it. The defense is looking great, man. We were coming into the game. We were ninth in pressure rate and in pressures in the league. We didn't have any sacks, but it's all about affecting the quarterback. Sacks are good, but I want to get turnovers. I want to get strip sacks. I want to get interceptions. Yeah, strip. Yeah, yeah, man. There is. I don't know if it's a prettier play to see a strip sack or an interception. You know, or a fumble return. Any of those turnovers for a return is definitely exciting. I think a strip sack for a return, but a pick six tops it all. Can't even hold you, gang.
I'm mad about that.
Yeah, man, but you know, I mean, he's gonna come back. He's gonna come back with vengeance, though. He's gonna come back with a vengeance. He's one of those type of dudes. So we can't hold that against Drake. He's not characteristically make those type of plays. So. What's going on, Miss Bills? Thank you for joining us. See you in the chat, Mama. All right, brother. We're gonna try to get you. This URL so you can go ahead and join the live feed with us. What you gonna join on your phone? I'm on Meet. And let me work on the screen share now. Back over to my OBS. Window capture. All right, here we go. Nice return up to, does it look like we're about to 25? 2025? Yeah. I hate this new kickoff, by the way. I guess it's supposed to be safer. You guys let me know in the comments what y'all think about this new kickoff. I know some people, they don't mind it, but I myself am not a big fan of it. I gotta tell you the truth. All right, let's see what we're gonna do out here with. Are you in the? And they handed off to Bijan, and it looks like we got us a gain of about 7. Are you in the waiting room? Okay. Yeah, Kirk is over there. Here we go, 2nd and 3. Pistol formation. Looks like we have us double tight ends. And they hand it off to Bijan again. And here we go with the first down. Oh no, 3rd and 1. They just barely stopped him. They just barely stopped them. And listen, I think that Bijan is our best short yardage back. A lot of people think that it's that it's the boy Tyler Algier, but I honestly think it's Bijan. And they handed off again right here to Tyler Algier, ironically enough. And look, I ain't mad at that. You know, Tyler Jack, you got to get a little love, too. And we got that first down now. I want to see a little bit of, I wouldn't mind seeing some play action here. Let's see what we come with. Got motion. We got two tight ends out there. Pitts in the. They fake it out to Bijan, and we about to get sacked. Yeah. Hey, listen. You got to pay the piper at some point. You got to pay the. That I do not know. You joining? You should be able to. We got all day. Yeah, and we missed the pass. 2nd and 20. And now here we are on the 3rd and 20. They tried to shoot that to Ray McLeod, but that just wasn't a very good pass to begin with. Let's see what we go with. We got in the playbook for 2nd and 20. I'm sorry, 3rd and 20. My apologies. I mean, you know, Ray, I think he's a guy that you want to get the ball in space a little bit too. Ray is... Yeah, but I mean, that might have been his 2nd or 3rd read too. I don't think that was a primary read. We got Pitts at tight end, and he goes out and they get it to Bijan on the dump down. He picks. Oh man, he picks up about 10 on the play, 10 or 11 on the play. Yeah, brother, you gotta get your stream together, man. What are you watching on? Are you inside of the meet yet?
I am, but I'm trying to figure out check my name against my whole building.
I don't see you.
Not yet. I had my building, so let me.
Oh, no worries. Take care of that.
No, I got something.
Yeah, do your thing. And we go ahead and punt it. And great coverage on that punt. We pin them inside of the 20 almost, it looks like. And we're off to commercial break. 3 minutes and 23 left in the 2nd quarter. And you gotta like what you're seeing out of the Falcons so far, man. These guys are they're fighting, man. They're tough. Let me go ahead and get this ticker in the bottom of the screen. We are gonna go ahead and get the ticker in the bottom of the screen. Yeah, I think that if this stays one of those defensive struggles, I will not be mad for a bit of time. If we can get up a little bit more and make them have to throw, and they just start force feeding Justin Jefferson, but they don't score, then I think that's great. All right, guys. Let us know out there in the chat what you think. How many sacks do you think we're gonna get the rest of the game? We looks like we're already at about 4 right now, right? We got some huge downs coming up right now. If we can keep them pinned back. Okay, hold on. Let me tap you in. Okay. Okay, hold on. Okay, okay.
Can you see me?
I don't see you.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. We got you on the screen now. Let me move. There we go. Yeah, we got you, family. And you guys out there on the broadcast in the chat, let us know how is the stream? Is the audio good? And can you let me see? I'm gonna get you on the screen too. Let me know if you guys can hear him or not. And stand by for video.
Oh my God.
All right, we've got you in on there now. All right, so they hand off on 1st and 10 to Aaron Jones, and they get a gain of about 4 or 5. Yeah, we can't give up those gashes. I understand you're not going to stop them on each one, but I want to. I want a stingy defense. All right, we're going to minimize that one. And here we go, man.
They won't give us those little plays like that. Oh, shit.
And they pass it right there. They hit Adam Thielen across the middle on 2nd down. Oof. Okay, so we're approaching the 2-minute warning, 2:35 and counting down. Let's see if they let this. If they try to get one off before the 2-minute warning. It looks like they might. They don't seem like they're in tempo at all. Just kind of letting him take his time here. Let's see if Raheem brings any pressure right here. Or Jeff Ulbrich. And we rush 5. Delayed blitz, actually. Okay. Interception by Billy Bowman.
Whoa. Let's go.
And it looks like a touch. Is it a touchdown? I don't think they called him down. I didn't hear the whistle. Big play right there, man. Big play. They kept picking at the kid. They think it's a game.
Look at him.
I don't think he.
They called him down when he caught it.
I don't know if he caught it.
He landed on the body, though.
It looks like he landed on the body. Looks like we were in man. I don't know what he was thinking to try that one right there. Okay, he did. He went out of bounds, though. Hey, what do you say? Try Jesus.
Don't try me.
Don't try me.
Let's go.
Don't try B. Don't try Bowman. All right, here we go. We're in pistol. Looks like a 2-back look. Bijan deep. We got the blocking tight end in the backfield. Handed off to Bijan. Here we go. On 1st down, we get a gain of 3-4 yards. We're gonna be 2nd and 6. It looks like. Yeah, I told you, man. If we keep hitting that kid, he's not gonna like it. JJ is still. This is just his second NFL start. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. This Falcons team is for real legit, man. We got us some real dogs, man. We got real dogs out there. What's up, everybody out there in the chat? The score right now, as it stands, we are 6-3 Falcons lead, and we're in Minnesota territory. We're on the 35 of Minnesota's territory, trying to get the ball in there. So we got 2 minutes left on the clock, or it just hit the 2-minute warning, if I'm not mistaken. We're just under 2 minutes. 1:59 on the clock. We've got our timeouts left, I believe. No, I'm sorry. We only have 2 timeouts. We don't have 3. So, all right, cool. Everybody can hear you too, bro. Say what up to the chat, brother.
Hey man, what's going on?
Yeah, man. I appreciate you tap it in, man. Like,
we get the touchdown. I'm gonna put the big baller brand chain that the Falcons sent me. You know what I'm saying?
okay.
They gave me the little piece. I'm putting it on.
And what?
Get that TD. We gotta get that tug first though.
You said it's the big what chain?
They gave me a big, I call it a big baller chain.
Okay.
They gave, I guess, all the, the season ticket holders, whatever, try to make us feel good for taking our money.
That's dope. That's dope. Hey, so
Put it on.
I talked to you at the game last week, man. Tell the people in the chat and everybody out there, all the viewers, what the atmosphere was like at the Falcons game last week.
It was electrifying, man. I just hate we took the L. It was a real electrifying crowd. I've been there. I've been a Falcons fan for a long time. Been a season ticket holder for a long time, and I'm gonna tell you, it felt like that Georgia Dome atmosphere.
Right.
That's what's crazy. Like I got that, and the crowd was rocking, man. We kept it the loud meter going.
Yeah.
People, swag surfing, doing all kind of stuff, man.
Okay.
I love it. If we can keep with that same energy, I think week by week, man.
Gotta love it.
Put some pressure on some teams, man. So
Gotta love it.
I enjoyed it, man. I just hate he deflated me, man. I knew it. I turned my back. I said, he's gonna miss this next one. And maybe I put the bad juju on it, but nah. I think we're gonna bounce back.
Okay. Yeah.
And like I told you, that was preseason 1 for us.
Right.
That was week 1 preseason for the Falcons.
It did feel a bit like a preseason game. Okay, here we go. First down, second and 7 back from commercial. They motion Pitts out. We had a big jump on the line right there. It looks like he's offsides. Yeah, I don't think he got off that quick. Penix didn't take the sack either. He got the ball out. Almost was a completion. I really love how they're getting Pitts involved a lot more.
I love that. And they started it out.
They got Jonathan Grenard on the ground, it looks like. I think that's who that is. That's gonna. If they lose Grenard also, yeah. Oh man, we have a holding and a offsides, but they offset each other. Damn, Grenard is down on the ground. Let's see what happened.
Yeah, he's down.
Yeah. Ooh, he jumped hard too. Jumped there. Let's see what happened. He tripped. No, what happened?
Yeah, he's down.
He didn't. I can't see what happened. He didn't hit. It doesn't look like it was a leg injury or anything like that. He didn't get a concussion. He just, like I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or what. What? Like he
What was the injury?
got thrown into somebody's back or something. But yeah, it's kind of trippy, man. I hope he's okay. But I hope he needs to take some time to recover. I think that would be a good thing for him to go into the locker room and go get seen about, man.
We need this tug, baby.
Yeah, we need him off the field right now. We need him to be okay.
Let's go.
For another day, but not hurt, but not injured. Not injured for the season. Ah, man, this is crunch time though, man. Penix. So what? Now we still. I guess it's a repeat of second down now.
Yeah.
So now here we are, 2nd and 7 still. Yeah, this is a huge game for us. I feel like this is still kind of a must win.
Yeah, we need this.
Yeah, we need this. You don't want to start the season, down.
This is very important to get this done. We need that 1-1. We play I believe Carolina next week.
Ooh.
Yeah, we play Carolina, then after that we play them Bills Monday night.
Big games. Big game. That Carolina game is going to be huge for us as well. Too. Carolina's going to be hungry.
Right. They got a running game.
They do. Chubba Hubbard's real nice out there.
Nice.
I'm checking their box score. It looks like
I got him on my fantasy too. Right?
Yeah, I got Kyler Murray on my fantasy. I need to see what he did.
He did okay today.
Yeah. So Carolina's 0-2, right?
They're 0-2, and they're going to be hungry next week.
They're gonna be hungry, man. Yeah, they're gonna be hungry. Let's see. We will be against Carolina. We will be in Carolina.
Yes.
Oof.
And then we back home Monday night for
Against the Commodores, Commandors.
Do we play them next after that?
That's what it looks like. Yeah, September 28th.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
September 28th. Then it's the Bills after that. That's October 13th.
You're absolutely right.
So it looks like we'll have the bye week after the Commanders. So Grenard's on the sideline at least. He looks like he's at least standing. So he probably has to come out the game if they had an injury timeout for him. Here we go, 2nd and 7. Mooney in motion, and they hand the ball off to Bijan. Let's go, Bijan. Let's go, Bijan. He hits the first down. It looks like it's going to be very close if he doesn't have the first down. He took those boys for a ride.
Let's go. Like we said, the stadium move, the chains move, the chains move, the chains move.
You guys out there, let me know if you're getting an echo from us in the chat as well. Let me check in with the chat and see what we got.
I got my earpiece in, so I don't get no feedback.
I think you're good. I just want to make sure it's not taking the call chat as well as my chat, my talk. All right, so we got Penix under center, basically a two-back look, big boy formation out there. Cordero Hall, and they handed it off to Tyler Algier. Looks like a gain of 10. They had Cordero Hodge out there too.
Give the ball to Tyler.
Yeah, they handed it to him. Yeah, we got to come away with at least another 3 on this. But I want a touchdown. We need a touchdown right here. They didn't have Drake on the field for that play either.
Ooh. Bro, you know I'm behind you like a...
Yeah, you are behind.
But
We got Pitts out here, and they pass it to they feed it to Algier again on the pass. Here we go. Gain of about 3 or 4. They gets out of bounds. 36 seconds on the clock left. 3-6. We are on Minnesota's 20. Looks like we're on the 20-yard line of Minnesota right now. Pretty much a chip shot field goal at this point. Play clock running down to 13. I'm sorry, we're on the 15-yard line. 2nd and 6 right now. And this is the last. And we drop back to Penix. With Penix, he passes to Mooney in the end zone, and it's incomplete. So after they pick this first down up, if we're able to pick up this first down, it'll be goal to go. So we will have to. It'll be touchdown or bust at that point, or touchdown or field goal. We got to do good at managing the time on the clock. We can't take a sack right here. 3rd and 6. And they come out. They split Pitts out wide. Single back. Drake London in the slot, it looks like. We bring Mooney in motion. Drake London on a crossing route. And they go after, they went after Ray in the end zone on a corner route. Penix got hit right there too. So here we are, 4th and 6. And
I don't get it.
And we got Romo with the field goal attempt coming on now. I don't like that name, by the way.
Nope. Look at that, man.
Yeah, he got a one-on-one look with Ray. That's a tough throw to make. That's good defense.
There was no separation.
I like the separation. It's just a very small amount of space right there. Also, Ray isn't even though he's a veteran, he's not really a seasoned receiver like that. He's never been this much of a focal part of an offense.
And it could have been a better throw.
There was solid coverage too. I mean, Penix was going to have to make a hell of a throw right there. And if you come too close with it, right, you'd rather be a little bit over it and go out of bounds than to be too close for the pick where they can undercut it. That's why I say it. So you're right. It wasn't great separation, but they were able to use the sideline as a defender, basically. It's all good, though.
Well, I guess I'm not putting on my chain.
We got time for more touchdowns. We got time to touchdown. Meet me at the London.
I wouldn't put it on, I can't put it on.
Yeah, so they're going to kick off here. And we got 25 left. 25 seconds left in the second quarter if you're just joining us in the chat or in the viewer stream. About to go into halftime. We are up 9-3. 3 field goals for the Falcons so far. And 1 field goal for Minnesota. And they try to take it across. And they get tackled at the 20-yard line in Minnesota. It's going to be interesting to see if they just go ahead and kneel it out or try to run it a couple times real quick and take it into the half. I mean, I wouldn't put my rookie back out there and let him, or the young quarterback after he threw that pick already, and force anything with him. But we got to be, we got to be good at tackling here too. I mean, I'd hand it off. And see. I'd try the defense and make them force them to make a tackle right here. I would force Atlanta to prove that they can do it, but we believe. We are rising up out here. Here we go, first down. Oh, and they're gonna try to pass it. Here we go, and then can we get the sack? There we go, Brandon Dorless with the sack. Yes, big sack. That's 5 sacks on the.
5, bro.
Oh man, did they just do the Wonder Twins? Or what was that? And that was something else. Dragon Ball, no Pokemon. I don't know, man. I'm a anime. I'm a nerd, but
my cousin just said, he said, I like what y'all building.
That's what's up. Tell him I said what up. Tell him hit them. Throw them emojis in the chat, baby. Put us in any group chat. Share with any Falcons fans out here. Let's rise up, nation. Okay, we got somebody down on the play though. Let's see who that is. We can't afford any more losses. All right, looks like it's AJ Terrell, CB1.
No.
Yeah, he's up though. Let's see what happened. Maybe a little knee collision. Ooh. Maybe a hamstring. He's walking off. I hope it's not a ACL. He grabbed the back of his leg. Oh, God. And you hate to see this. He is limping off the field. He's walking. Hopefully it's just
a strain.
I hope it's just a strain.
Just a strain, hamstring.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Even if it's just a hammy, man, I just hope it's nothing like an ACL or something like that. I hope it's nothing structural.
He ain't holding on to nobody. So.
Well, the thing is, you can actually walk off the field sometimes with an ACL still. We had a guy who played the rest of the season with his ACL and got the surgery after. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 13 right here. And 12 seconds on the clock. And it looks like they don't have any timeouts, so the official's holding the ball. As soon as they're going to run the play clock right away. Oh, no, the clock is off. The clock is stopped. And they drop back to pass. And he fires across the middle to Justin Jefferson. And you better make this tackle, son. And they make it to their 33. They make it across midfield. 2 seconds left. And I'm sorry, they did have a timeout. They called their second timeout. For some reason, the broadcast, okay, I see it. It blended in. It's showing the timeouts right there. My bad. I misread that. Apologies. Oh, man, and they get Justin Jefferson right across the middle. I mean, terrible time for AJ Terrell to go down. And that's uncharacteristic of us to give up that across the middle. Watts bit a little bit. Oh, man, he got turned around by Justin Jefferson. I mean, I would say no shame in that, but we need him to be on. And here we go with the field goal attempt. 51-yarder. See if they ice him. Ice him. And we got a good field goal, unfortunately.
Wish they had Young Wick.
Yeah, I wish they had Young Wick. Certain on that, man. That's terrible.
I feel you, Victoria.
down the middle. He gets that field goal and is good. So that gives us a 6-3 game. One possession game, one score game.
Game of field goals. Kicker's game. It's a kicker's
It's a big catch by Justin Jefferson right there. That's bittersweet too, man, because I've got him on my fantasy team. Fortunately and unfortunately, right?
Hey man, by the way, let's talk about what happened in the NFC South today.
Yeah, man. So we were saying earlier, Minnesota. I'm sorry. The Panthers lost
Panthers lost.
to
I
the
saw that game.
to the Cardinals and
Yes.
and the
New
Saints.
Orleans lost.
Yeah,
Let me say that again. New Orleans lost.
New Orleans lost. It's always a great day when New Orleans loses.
It's always a great day with New Orleans.
Always a great
It
day.
was actually a good game. They played San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it was kind of looking bad at first, man, but then they started to pick it up, made some good plays, and
Right.
we see that box.
San Fran. How did they look, man? I tried to. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say they had their backup quarterback.
Okay. Yeah. So I
You
brought.
know, yeah, they had their backup quarterback, which he's not a bad guy. We all know what he can do, Mac Jones. I mean, he had, I believe, 3 tugs in this game.
Okay.
Spencer Rattler actually surprised me.
Yeah.
He actually stepped it up. Yeah, he actually stepped it up. Made some good throws, some good plays. Alvin Kamara kind of looked like a old piece of himself. You know, I think he had 144 yards total. Kamara. So he was doing his thing, man, and McCaffrey did his thing. You know, they didn't hold back on him, so that was pretty good.
Awesome.
As far as receiving, they actually the Saints did not look bad. I thought they were going to look worse than what they did, man.
Right.
Because I was like, oh, here they go. They're about to get blew up. And they held their own, man, against San Francisco. That's a pretty good team. So, but, hey, everybody, thumbs up. Let's go. Saints lost.
Saints lost. Gotta love it, man.
Always a great thing.
I mean, there's so much parity in the NFL anyway, and the league prefers it that way. That's why it's all the jokes about 28-3 and people get so pessimistic about the Falcons so often. It's like this is one of the best times to be an NFL fan because they like having these success stories and these stories out of nowhere. So all these games, I think most games are within they're definitely like within a one score game, but they're like a 3-point margin a lot of the times. The average victory is within a 3-point margin typically.
Man, I think it was some good games today. By far. One of the best things I saw today was that Giants and Cowboys game, man. That was a pretty good game. Your boy Russell Wilson was out there throwing bombs like he's back in the Seattle Seahawks days. And they just had a real good game all around. Real good game.
Yeah, gotta love it.
Yeah, they got that running back from the Broncos, right?
Is that where he was from?
Yes. They couldn't do anything with him last year. He went to the Cowboys. He went out today.
Williams. Yeah, Williams. Yeah, Williams.
Yeah.
He was nice.
He balled out. Of course, I got him fantasy. Anybody got him on your fantasy? I know you were happy because you probably drafted him late, like I did.
Who was that?
He is. What's his name? Javante?
No, I don't have Williams. I've got oh damn, I got Kyler Murray. He did 14 points today.
Kyler Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Kyler Murray too. I'm kind of upset because he was balling, but it didn't look like it on the stat sheet.
My running backs are kind of thin. I got Devon Achane. He gave me a 20. Gave me triple deuces, 22.2. And Jalen Warner gave me 15, but then I got Aaron Jones on their team from the Vikings, and Yeah, my running back team is mid right now. If one of those guys go down, I'm hurt, and then that's the only other running back I got. Like the waiver wire is thin in our league, man. We're in a 12 team league. Let me see what's even available at running back right now. Kenny Gainwell, Kendrell Miller, Ford for the Browns had a pretty good game. Miles Sanders had 9 points.
Miles Sanders, yeah, he can't really do this thing. I think he got a touchdown.
Somebody, Antonio Gibson. Oh yeah. I'm in a league where we give touchdowns, of course, for kickoff returns, and we give yards for
the kickoff back.
Yeah, he ran a kickoff back, and he had 27 rushing yards, a reception. Let's see, he had 1 yard receiving. He had 1 reception, 1 yard receiving. Kickoff touchdown. I was looking at it, I was like, yeah, I'm like, okay. He got 6 points off of kickoffs. It's surprising that he had 171 kickoff return yards. I didn't know that my league awarded so much for the kickoff yards and stuff like that, but I might pick him up. I mean, I'm kind of my running back room is mid right now, and the waiver wire is pretty mid. Like, we're in a half-point PPR league, but I didn't get to watch a lot of the games today. I got to sit down watching them, but I did a lot of like red zone and flipping back and forth because I wanted to, check out guys from my fantasy leagues. So I kind of hopped around in between them. I watched a decent amount of that Philly game. I was prepping for our stream tonight though, so. It was on in the background, but it was a nice defensive struggle. It's kind of interesting to see what was going on with that. I want to ask you a question, man. I was talking with my cousin the other day, and we had a few different discussion points. I can't remember what it was. Something he was saying about Lamar. He said a few things about Lamar. It's something that's escaping me a little bit, but one thing he mentioned was that in college, Lamar was not a quarterback that could throw from the pocket. And I was like, well, he wasn't necessarily the most accurate, but I always thought Lamar was able to pass for the most.
He had a good arm.
Yeah, he always had an arm.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No, I was just saying he had a good arm, but people got to remember in college, the coaches don't do what they feel that you are good at. And he was good at running the ball. So a lot of the game planning was running the ball. It wasn't for him sitting in the pocket throwing the ball. He always had an arm.
Right.
Even though people didn't want to give him his props because he can run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, if you got a quarterback to sit back there and smoke everybody, especially college, the way college is, you know this.
Right.
You don't smoke everybody.
Right. You don't have a linebacker or anybody that can, like, account for that guy. You gotta put like a defensive back on, and then now if your quarterback is taking a linebacker or a safety away, that's like an advantage offense all day. And then you just dump it over his head, and then half the time you don't have guys who could break down and tackle him anyway like that. I mean, I don't think we've ever seen a quarterback that quick.
No, he's slept on for sure. I think, like, even in that first game when they played against the Bills, I mean, Lamar was unstoppable.
Yeah.
The things he's doing is, decision making. I mean, I think a lot of his teammates let him down.
Yeah.
And we blame it on him, but no, the guy is amazing, bro. They can't get over.
We did our top 5 quarterbacks earlier this week as well too. Lamar is definitely in there. I still think Lamar is the second. I mean, right now, I think he's the best quarterback in the league, potentially right now. I mean, Josh Allen's looking really nice. And
Josh Allen, yeah. It's between him and Josh Allen, of course. Let's talk about. I mean, who you say number 3 would be for me? I'm gonna have to go with golf.
Well, maybe.
I think people probably put Mahomes. It was something that I think Mahomes does his thing. I mean, they're having a down year.
Right.
But we can't forget Jared Goff is the truth.
Jared Goff is nice, man. It always kind of cringe every time I want to give him some props because I'm always like, eh.
Yeah, because you're thinking of the LA thing.
I'm thinking of like early LA Goff, but if he was a number one pick, I think that Jeff Fisher is the one who drafted him, right?
Yes, I think so. I'm not mistaken.
That's so weird. Yeah, that's so weird.
Jared Goff is, he does his thing, bro.
Jared Goff is
no one really says anything. I mean, because the man is out there putting up points. I mean,
he is.
He does it very well. I mean, week 1 they go well, bro. But who would you say is your third?
It's really hard, man. It's so early. Still, I always find it hard not to kind of want to put Mahomes up there anyway. But yeah, there's definitely some people that I don't feel like I've gotten a chance to accurately look at as many games. Right now, I've just been kind of truthfully getting seeded into the season, and with so much focus on the Falcons right now and all the updates that have been happening. So I don't feel like I've given a full enough look at it. But believe it or not, I mean, from the glimpses of a lot of what I've seen, and I'm not trying to be a homer, I feel like Penix has been one of the better quarterbacks in the league right now. I feel like he's not known, so they say that they don't want to give him his props, but I think that Penix is definitely one of the better quarterbacks in the league still. So we'll see. It looks like I checked out a little bit of the Rams game today, and Matthew Stafford was looking nice.
He was looking nice. He was looking decent. He was looking like what Matthew Stafford does. Let me tell you this. This is going to ruffle some feathers.
He's been hurt.
What do you think about Bo Nix, though? Man, that guy was making some plays, brother.
Yeah. I have not. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't check him out too tough.
Check him out.
Yeah, I need to check out the all 22 on him.
Bo Nix, we gotta give it up for Justin Herbert.
Yeah, Justin Herbert had a great week 1. I have him on my fantasy team. I have him, Kyler Murray, and believe it or not, Caleb Williams. That was an accident. I didn't mean to.
No way.
I got stuck in an auto draft. Yeah, Caleb Williams also. But I started Kyler Murray. I think that Kyler might have had the worst day out of all of them. But I like Bo Nix. For what I saw last year, I've liked Bo Nix. He's a pretty good quarterback. I don't know how good he is yet. I mean, I think he's gonna definitely be. He's a legit starter in this league. I think he is gonna get better. He hurt us with his feet a little bit. He's not the most accurate guy, but it's coming together for him. And I think being under a coach like Sean Payton is definitely gonna be huge for him. But I like him. He's a tough guy. He ain't no little punk. You know what I mean? I like quarterbacks that are tough guys, or you know what I mean like just fighter guys or anything like that, but guys who aren't afraid to get dirty and go out and lay a block out for your guy, or they don't flex their prima donna privilege on the team. I appreciate those type of guys. So he seems like he fits the vibe of that team. But from what I've seen so far, I liked him, and he lit us up last year pretty well. So
I mean, that was his rookie year, by the way.
Yeah. He had a pretty good rookie year.
That was his rookie year, and I mean, I think we threw for like 3 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken, 3 or 2.
Yeah, I want to check them out, man. Denver's got an amazing defense, though, man.
Denver has #1 defense in the league.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Yes, I'm gonna start checking out a few more. I'm gonna hit the recaps this weekend and check a few more of those out. It was touch and go with. I had been in beta mode with the bird bath and everything, but and figuring out the new streaming set and everything. This year I want to make sure I hit three episodes per week. One for the recap, one for game preview, and then stream one. So it should be interesting. It's gonna be interesting to see how this second half starts out. Who gets the ball to start off the second half?
Minnesota.
I thought so. I thought we started with the ball first because Bijan kicked off tough first. So here we go with kickoff now. And they receive the ball deep. Minnesota is up to the 20, makes it just across the 20 to the 22-yard line. And so they're showing the replays on McCarthy right now. I think we've played pretty good defense on them so far. We forced a few miscues. He's had a few fumbles. I think he's rattled a little bit. I think this is a big game. He's nervous. And he just had a son this week, too. That's a lot to deal with and digest all in one. Yeah, he just had a kid. He just had his first child, so salute and congratulations to him. But that's tough. That's definitely tough. So, okay, here we go. First down for Minnesota. Single back. Deep. Looks like it's Aaron Jones. And they pitch it out to him wide. And we're running. And we give up 7 yards on the play. I don't like that. They beat us to the edge. We got to find out what's going on with the injury report on our boy, AJ. Out for the remainder of the game, but it's just a hamstring. So the good news is it's only a hamstring injury, but the bad news is he is out for the remainder of the game. They're gonna want to drop to JJ. Justin Jefferson, that is. But look, we're going to drop JJ, though. We're going to drop JJ McCarthy. Look, it don't matter if you can't get deep downfield, right? It's not going to matter if you can't get deep downfield. And shout out to anybody who's just joining the live stream right now. Let me get a rise up in the chat.
Oh, I don't like this dude. I'm not gonna say I hate him, but Alfred, oh my God.
Who is that? Adam Thielen?
Yeah, Alfred,
nice guy. 3rd and 2. 1 running back deep. They got 4 receivers out wide. And they get it. Oh, and we get another interception by Billy Bowman.
Are you serious?
Yes, sir. They tried it with Alan Thielen, and he's running it back. He brings it down to the 10-yard line. Let's go, rise up, baby. Billy Bowman with his 2nd interception of the game. And people, and that's gonna come back. That's gonna come back. They're gonna call it incomplete. It bounced off the turf. Incomplete pass. Unfortunately, they automatically replay, as you know, every change of possession. So. Hey, listen, and you're happy as hell right now. If you're Minnesota, you're happy to go ahead and punt it right now. After that, yeah, man, I'll get it out. I don't know why they want to keep putting the ball in that boy's hands and letting him go deep, but I guess they have to. I mean, we are stopping their run, so we're doing a really good job. This defense is much improved. Not only the pass rush and the secondary, but the run defense especially. They're playing a lot more aggressive, and I love it, man. As a defensive guy, this just gives you goosebumps to see this type of thing, man. They punted deep, and we got who was back there to receive it? Is that Nate Washington? He gets the fair catch. Natron Brooks, I'm sorry. Natron Brooks with the fair. Yeah, Natron Brooks. Well, we started off a nice run with Bijan Robinson to start the game, and he had a nice hot hand early on. Let's see what we do. I hope that we go right back to the run. That just opens up the play action and opens up things deep for us. Here we go. First down motion with Mooney. We got 2 tight ends out there. Pitts one of them. And they run the Pitts inside to the left. Bijan over with about a 4 or 5. Oh, and he's still on his feet. 9-yard gain. And they ran the Kyle Pitts side. I love that they're actually he's becoming they're trusting him to block. He's becoming a lot better as a run blocker, much improved. definitely got to talk to people about that later on. And that will definitely be on the assessment later. Here we go. 2nd and 1 to go. They come back out with 2 tight ends again. And they run it to the right side with Tyler out. Is that Tyler out or Bijan? Looks like Bijan, yep. And Bijan gets the first down. Looks like he gets about 2 or 3 on that play. I think that Bijan's going to be good for about 2,000 all-purpose yards this year, for certain.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. He kept bouncing out. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
He had more yards than that. But I can't see what he's seeing on that other side of that field.
Yeah, it gets more nuance. And we got a flag on the play. False start again.
I'm gonna tell you something. They got your boy number, man.
Who?
Oh, no, she said, what about the Eagles? She said they got hold on. Oh shit.
What about the Eagles?
No, she said, what about the Eagles?
Yeah.
I said, they're doing their thing, they defense. They got Kansas City number.
Listen, they got Saquon on here praising Bijan right now, the running back for the Eagles. Yeah. It's funny when he's your favorite running back's favorite running back.
Right.
And they first to 15, they pass it. It is incomplete to Drake London on a slant. We are in their territory, I believe. No, we are in our own territory still. Yeah, we gotta slow down on these penalties though. We can't keep having the penalties. You can't beat yourself out here. It's just that plain and simple. You can't be out here beating yourself. 2nd and 15, single back, 2 tight ends, and they hand it to Bijan again, and he cuts it back across, and it looks like we've got maybe a gain of about 10 or 11 on that. It's going to be 2nd down and short. And the more that we could keep in these 2nd and short situations, the better we're going to be doing as a total offense. It was a great run, right? You seeing it now, right? Here we go, 3rd and looks like about 5. 3rd and 5, single back. He goes to pass Penix over to Mooney. Hits Mooney. First down. Let's go. Penix has been deadly accurate and on fire. They talk about his mid-range accuracy, but it's definitely improved. Teams are definitely want to try to keep us in that mid-range and try to keep us from going deep. Great catch by Mooney. And they go to hand the ball off to Algier, and it looks like they're going to take him down for a 1 or 2 yard loss. Gotta hate that. They're going to 2nd down and long. And listen, they all ganged up to tackle him. You gotta bring the whole army for that. 2nd and 11. You gotta bring the whole army for Tyler Algier, because if he gets moving, it's a wrap.
Yeah, he can make the miss.
Now he's a load when you have to tackle him downfield, and they pass it to Mooney again, and he jukes, gets up to about the 38, 39 yard line, and looks like it's gonna be 3rd and 1 for us. Huge 3rd down play right here. Definitely a difference maker. Agreed. Let's see what we're going to do. 3rd and 2. My apologies. And we're coming out in the power running formation. Algier the deep back, 2 tight ends. And they handed it to Tyler Algier, and he powers ahead for the first down. It looks like a gain of about 5 on that play. Well over the first down. Gotta love it.
Love the commentary. It's sad that I can't see the live.
It's saying they can't see the live?
I'm saying I can't see the live play. I gotta listen to your commentary, but great commentary, brother.
No doubt, appreciate it. All right, so we got 1st and 10 on the 40. They got heavy tight ends, and they hand it off to Bijan again, and he jukes again, and he's breaking down into red zone territory, just inside of the 20. He's at, looks like about the 14-yard line, maybe close to the 15, might be about 16-yard line. Let's go. Yeah, gotta love it.
Boy, got 100 yards rushing.
Let's go. First down, they hand off to Bijan as a single back, and he spins around, bounces off like a ping pong ball. Looks like we got a gain of about 2 or 3 on that play. See where they spot the ball at. And every time you hand the ball to Bijan, what I love about him is that he's always falling forward. It's very rare that you don't see Bijan falling forward.
Absolutely, brother. I say this all the time, man.
And they drop back with Penix, and he's rolling out 2nd and 7, and he hits Bijan out in the flats, just shy of the first down by about 2 or 3 yards. If we can stay in these short yardage situations, 3rd and 5, and keep it makes it a lot easier and better for us to keep converting on 3rd down.
Come on, run it, man.
They gotta run it on this one.
Man, we need a little bit more RPO plays, bro.
I definitely like to see them do a little more RPO with Penix. I don't understand why they don't do it. I like to see some RPO at all. We won't even do it.
We don't do it at all.
Yeah, it's terrible. Get 2 yards on the run right here on 3rd down. Huge 4th down. Let's see. Looks like they're going to bring the kicker out on this one as well, too. Not even mad at that. That's smart football. Smart football, Raheem. Do not lose the game.
Kicking the ball?
Yeah, they're gonna bring out Romo. 4th and 3.
I don't like that name either, bro. Now that you said that, you got that in my head.
Man, that was the first.
Heard his name.
It was the first thing I thought when I heard the name.
No.
Kicker number 39. That's an interesting number to have.
That's interesting.
Chip shot. He makes it. He gets it in there.
You got it in there?
He gets it in there.
I guess I'm not going to have no anxiety because you're going to give it to me before it even happens. I can appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, bro.
And we're out to commercial break. 12 to 6. Falcons lead off.
Yeah, I appreciate that, brother. 4 for 4. You're earning this money. I want to see it from 40 yards away, though. So you see what that leg really was like.
I don't want to see it right now.
No, definitely not for sure.
Yeah, if we could keep keeping them inside that 30, inside that 30, I'm fine with it. I mean, hell, wasn't that close to a 40-yarder though?
Yeah. I think who was getting paid to make them feel good. You know how we do. It's always conspiracy. Who was getting paid to make them feel good.
Right. You see, I'm gonna change my streaming bit rate on.
They do get you a bit behind.
Yeah.
The vocals on point, matching.
Yeah, I'm gonna change up the bit rate.
streaming stuff hard, man. It's a lot of work.
Hey.
So, hey, let us know about you, man. You know, so tell me, when did you start with the streaming stuff, man? Let them know.
I mean, we
'Cause
start.
I caught you on the whim, and you know, when I first started, I was like, oh, who is this dude?
Right. I mean, I started doing the Falcons bird bath last September about, I would say. But Point Game Official's been going for a couple of years. We started out doing high school football commentary. I was doing a podcast with my alma mater, Stevenson High School. The coach jokes over there. We went to high school together. We played ball together, and he's only the second coach to coach at Stevenson since, and the first coach to coach since Coach Gartrell has been there. But yeah, he's the first. He's the second coach there. Coach Gartrell.
I remember that coach. I was at Lithonia. I remember him.
Yep. Oh, you went to Lithonia?
Yeah, I went to Lithonia, bro.
Okay. That's
The
what's up.
old Lithonia, not this new one.
Ah.
And, you know, we call Stevenson Hall. Big ass hallway.
I don't think I've ever been over to Lithonia, inside of the old Lithonia. I mean, I think I've been inside like the cafeteria or whatever, but.
Oh yeah, I used to. When I first got to, when I first got to Georgia, man, I went to Decatur High School for like a year.
Right.
And then I went to Lithonia. That was like night and day. To Decatur, although it's right there like in Scottsdale, still had
First
the money side of it, right? So they had the nice football field and everything like that. I can't see anything.
Yeah, they back now. So they just handed off to Jordan Mason, number 27.
That's a big boy.
It's a big dude, man. He's been nice since he came over from San Francisco. He's. I think they like to lean on him, and their hope is that if they just keep feeding him, that he'll break a run or two.
I'm gonna tell you, I think what the Falcons should do, man.
Second.
And they're still in some way this offensive coordinator I'm giving benefit of that. He's either handicapping Penix to protect him.
They dump it off to Mason for almost a first down. It's third down now. So you think they're handicapping Penix?
I think so, in a bit, because it's like fourth game now, or no, fifth game now.
Yeah.
So, and you can tell by some of the calls, especially when you run a lot of that pistol. You know what I'm saying? They're not like letting. Oh, come on, I saw what you got here though. They're not letting the handcuffs off him.
Right. Okay, here we go. We're third.
Like,
We got a 3rd and 1 right here. Hold on.
Okay.
Looks like we got. Okay, the handoff to Aaron Jones on this one. No, that's Mason. I'm sorry. I was gonna say that would have been a weird move to go ahead and hand it off to Aaron Jones right here. But we stopped him in the backfield. Got a tackle for loss. It looks like. Yeah, no, it's 4th and 1 now. I don't know if that's.
How about the boy Diablo?
Diablo's nice. He just made the stop right here on this too. But he is so much of a better downhill tackler than Nate Landman or Troy Anderson. He's just a better player all the way around. And they're coming back out here with it. Single back formation. They're going to go for it.
4th and 1?
4th and 1. And they try to sneak it. It looks like he got it, though. Yeah, it looks like he might have got it.
You can't stop that sneak. Almost. It's hard.
Yeah, that sneak is hard.
I mean, all you got to do is go under it. You ain't got to jump over.
Can't tell if they tried to.
Right here. That's it. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, he did some good timing on it. I gotta give props where it's due. He was a nice little run in there on that. I can't be mad at that. Okay, here they go. We line up 1st and 10 right here again. Single back. Looks like they got 3 receivers. And Mason jukes in the backfield. And he's off to a gain of about 12. 15. Looks like we got we got a flag on the play. Hopefully it is holding.
Coming back.
Holding, yes. Holding on the offense. Bring them back. They will be bringing them back. I was like, wait a minute, man. We don't be getting gashed like that now. That is not the move.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was getting held right there.
He got held by the backup tackle.
What is it? Oh, the tackle.
And Caden Ellis almost made the. He had to hold Zach Harrison. Zach Harrison makes a lot of plays that do not. Yeah, they don't make the stat sheet.
He has some long arms, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he has long arms. He just reach his hand out there and get you. I see what you're talking about. 55 was coming right there.
They go in motion. They fake the handoff and they go for a screen and he drops it. Mason does. Hey, Billy Bowman was all over that thing.
Man, Billy Bowman everywhere, bro.
He was about to get that.
Come on, yo. You already see what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh, he dropped that.
And they go to drop back to pass on 2nd and 20. And McCarthy runs it, and he is about to a 10-yard, 12-yard gain. Yeah, that's a huge pickup for them. We cannot allow them to do that. We cannot allow that.
I gotta find something else to show this shit. Sucks that I can't do.
Showing the replay. That's a huge run right there, man. I don't like it. Here we go, 3rd and 4. He got a 16-yard pickup on that one. They're in shotgun formation. 3 receivers and a tight end. It looks like we have a false start. Excuse me.
Oh, guess who it is, your boy? The Dolphins. Told you, man. You get called. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Put that on the screen, brother, for sure.
Okay, let's go with it. Here we go. Back them up. 3rd and 9. They're in shotgun. Looks like we got 3 receivers. Hawkinson in the middle, in the slot. And they fire it. It looks like he has caught it. That's Adam Thielen just shy of the 1st down. 4th down. No, it looks like he did not catch it. It looks like he just dropped it. It just hit the ground. Look, they're having to use T.J. Hawkinson out there to chip on our pass rush. You love when they got to do that. And they punt it on 4th down, deep. Looks like we're going to go for the fair catch. Brooks on the receiving end of that. Shout out to everybody out there who's just chiming in with us.
Everybody in the chat, appreciate it.
12-6, Falcons lead right now. We appreciate all the support from everybody, all our viewers.
It's a kicker's game.
It's a kicker's game. It's a defensive struggle out here, but you love that you have a defense out here. We've been missing this for a while when our offense can't get it all the way going. And the offense hasn't been terrible. We just had a couple of miscues and a couple of things that have happened. We've been stopped a couple of times here and there on a few plays, but no need to force anything. It's good when your defense can kind of hold things down for you a little bit like that. We haven't been able to do that in the past necessarily. So. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do not like ESPN stream. We're gonna see.
What about the NFL Network?
I was just thinking about that. Using NFL.com. Since I am a member.
Yahoo, believe it or not.
I heard Yahoo had a good one.
You go to Yahoo. I like how they hear about.
Let me go ahead and click over there to Yahoo and see what we can do on their live audience. Yahoo Sports. Yeah, this is going to be the Falcons cannot afford to at this point though slip up. They can't, you know what I mean? You can't let them mess around and break one. This is, with this being such a close game, you can't.
That's why you got to put 6 on the board, man.
You gotta have 6 on the board, and
you got to.
And we need to. You gotta stay home. Gotta stay disciplined.
Absolutely, bro.
Because if you don't, just one big play can break on you, and JJ McCarthy could run one in, and the other JJ, Justin Jefferson. Let's go 1st and 10. Michael Penix out of the pistol, and they hand it off to Bijan. With it looks like 2 tight ends out there. Penix is one of the tight ends. Yeah, I'm very thrilled with the improvement in Kyle Pitts.
Man, and don't get away from that. You know, keep going at it like, you know, I hate to compare it with Madden, man. If it works, keep going. You know, don't stop till they stop it.
Well, I don't think we need to keep passing it either. I mean, keep running. Here we just take a sack. Grenard just came through. Grenard just took him down for a huge sack on 2nd down. Yeah, it's going to be a 3rd and long. 42 seconds on the clock in the 3rd quarter left. So they ran a little stunt crisscross action and freed up Grenard on the inside and was able to get Penix on the sack. He typically catches those type of sacks too. So this is 3rd and 14. He's got to be careful not to force anything here. Although we could get the 1st down here. They bring Pitts in motion. Bijan is the single back, and they're gonna go with everybody out in the routes, and they were able to break that pass up to Pitts. 3 and out for Minnesota right here for the Falcons. Minnesota forces a 3 and out, and we're gonna have to punt it. Kyle Pitts has, 34 yards for us tonight? Yeah,
See, that's what you were talking about right there, how he forced that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe, he had much time.
Could have been well, they ran everybody out of the formation, and they didn't even keep Bijan in the block. So, he didn't have very much time. And all right, so they catch the punt, and everybody closes in on them good. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4, maybe 5 yards on the punt. Doesn't get very far. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter for us. We still lead 12-6. Yeah, man, this is it's a tough game, but Billy Bowman is having him a game out here in our rookies.
Billy Bowman, that was a great move.
Great move.
Start him at that position. You could have started anybody in that position. Like Jordan Fuller could have been out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think Jordan Fuller is a good safety. Don't get me wrong.
He's a good safety, but yeah, it would have been worse with. Yeah, he's not as good a coverage as Xavier Watts. I'm very happy that we got him right now. Bowman and Watts have just been lights out, phenomenal. We haven't been calling Watts his name as much tonight, but he's been huge though. He's definitely been huge. So he had a 6-yard return on that punt, and here we go. We're in the fourth quarter. Put your fours up in the chat, baby. It's gonna be a great finish to this game if we can just keep applying the pressure, and if we can force a turnover here, that would be huge.
Brother, I'm gonna go ahead and call it now too. This guy here is a great YouTuber. We appreciate what you're doing for the Falcons Nation, man. We're definitely gonna grow this stream, bro.
For sure, man. Thank you. I appreciate you guys tapping in with us. Without any of you out there, it's not even possible. So, much love for the support. And appreciate all you guys out there in the chat, for sure. And make sure that you guys tap in with us for we'll be doing a post-game analysis, win, lose, or draw every week. Win, lose, or draw. We do a post-game every week. So, always tap in with us. All right, we're back from commercial break. Let's see what we're gonna come up with.
It sucks that I'm so far behind.
Yeah, man. I prefer, for that reason, if I can get it just on basic TV, I'll just go ahead and throw it on there.
Let me see NFL is quick. If I can remember what email address it is.
All right, JJ McCarthy is back in shotguns. 1st and 10. We've got single back, one tight end. Looks like they got Hawkinson out there in the slot as well, or maybe that's Steam. And we sack him, and we get a strip fumble, and we recover it by Diablo. Zach Harrison with the strip sack. Woo!
Let's go!
Way to rise up, baby.
Let's go! 6-6.
Diablo and Zach Harrison out there doing their thing on it. Ooh, gotta love it, man. Zach Harrison finally getting on the stat sheet. Yeah. Hey, listen, he's hurt. That ego hurt too, definitely. He put a bruising on that boy.
Let's go!
We are putting a bruising on that boy.
Like he did. Take it to the end zone like he did. Let's go.
I'm trying to tell you, man.
Let's go! Zach Harrison.
All right, Penix is back in the pistol, and we go to hand it off to Bijan on 1st down. And he rips it for a 9-yard gain, baby. Let's go, Bijan!
Come on, bro.
And see, people told us that it was a terrible decision to draft Jalen Carter, but it's just starting to look better and better
Every time, bro.
by the moment, man. This is a huge 2nd down right here. 2nd and 20. We got us in the pistol again. Kyle Pitts out there at tight end. We bring London in motion to the other side, and they're going to hand it off to Bijan again to the left side. Nice spin move, and he gets the 1st down. They almost had him for a loss or a stop, and he's mouthing off to their linebackers over here. That's right. Talk your stuff, young man. Look, he almost gets the tackle. And he puts a little spin move on him. I guess the guy was like, "Oh, you ain't get me," but I mean, he made the tackle, but not after Bijan fell forward for another few yards and got that 1st down. You gotta love it. And people think of Bijan as just a speed back, but he is 6 foot, 220 pounds. That's a lot of. You get that type of quickness going, and he moves so fast. And we go to hand it off to Bijan again on 1st down, and he reverses in the backfield, jukes, and they're gonna take him down for a tackle for loss on that one, unfortunately. A loss of 2. One of their first and only tackles for loss this game, as a matter of fact.
Oh, he slipped. That's why.
Oh, is that what happened? Yeah, okay. Ah,
What happened, bro?
the turf. The turf monster got him.
Oh, you saw it too?
Yeah, I saw that. He showed the replay. Here we go, 2nd and 12. We got Penix deep, and they go to pass. As he drops back, and they get him for the sack. They drop him down at the 40-yard line.
Isn't that tackle giving it up, man?
Yeah, man. That's...
Do it look like that tackle's giving it up for us?
And let's see if how many they rushed. They only rushed 4 on that one. They made adjustments with a lot of their line this year too. They added some new faces in there, so that they don't have to blitz as much. So that's been huge for them. Damn, that was a huge play. Here we go, 3rd and 21, and it looks like we're gonna come out with 3 wides, 1 running back deep with Bijan and Pitts in the tight end, and they stop the play. Raheem called a timeout on that play. It looks like they were going to have, like the play clock was going to expire. But listen,
we trust him in no field goal right here, baby.
Raheem has been doing a pretty good job of actually maintaining today the game flow and time management, game management, clock management, all those good things that you want to see your coach do. It's a huge 3rd down right here, but I don't want to see him force anything. But he can get it though. He's got a big arm. If they can give him enough time. Here we go. We're in the shotgun now. 3rd and 21. Pitts in motion. Single back. 3 receivers, and they go to Pitts in the flats, and a gain of 4, 5.
Know how that went.
We're gonna punt that thing. Yeah, go ahead and punt it deep on Raheem. Let's pin them back and start back from scratch, man. We live to fight another day. We don't want to have any more miscues on this one though. Cannot afford a turnover.
Man, we've been in this red zone quite a bit, man.
I'm sorry, not a punt. We're gonna go ahead and field goal this one.
Tell
54-yarder.
me if he hit it, bro. I can't see nothing. You're gonna let me know anyway.
And he knocks it through.
He got it, bro?
Plenty of leg on that too.
He got that?
He got that, man. Hey, listen, Koo might have just lost his job. Hey, look, you got your wish, right, brother? You said you wanted to see him for 40 or deeper, so. Hey, so look, we got 5 field goals, so 6 to 15, and we head to commercial.
Yo, this man's doing all our points.
This is huge, man. That's huge. You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. You done took that job, brother.
Hey, Koo, is your house punch in the air, bro?
Man.
Can we get the punch in the air emoji?
Koo didn't even make the. Do they have a punch in the air emoji?
The GIF, whatever you call it.
Man, I like it. Every day a star is born, man.
Yeah, I might need to put my chain on anyway. He just scored a ball.
Might want to go catch that guy on my kicking team.
Bro.
This dude, this guy is trolling in one of the NFC South groups I'm in. Guy says, even if the Falcons win this game, y'all need to be worried for the season. That offense is not it at all.
Who is this? Hopefully my cousin.
Nah, your cousin got me blocked, man.
You know my cousin, right?
No, that's your cousin. He's I think he's in NFC South fans. Now he got me blocked, man. He got me blocked on Facebook. I don't know what I did to upset him, but it's hilarious. But we get the Buccaneers fans are such haters, man, and they want to be our rivals so bad.
Man, I told you.
Right. A win is a win. It don't matter if you win by a mile or not, or by a couple of inches. Look, and I'm not mad about our offense either. Offense don't look bad. I mean, we haven't scored any touchdowns tonight, but Michael Penix has been good for the most part. He's been about 50% on some of these throws, though. I mean, his numbers are down a little bit, or he's a little over 50% actually. He's probably more closer to 60%. He's 11 of 19. I was told there'd be no math involved tonight, but let me whip out the calculator on this one. 11 of 19. That puts him at 57%. Now, we've had some drops for certain, and they haven't done much to help him out in that regard. Drake hurt us with that run. I mean, with that fumble that he had. But the running game has been great. Bijan's got 127 yards, and they've been blitzing us like crazy, man. 3 sacks so far. I mean, I think that actually our offensive line is doing pretty solid considering that we got the back. If this is the worst that we're going to see this year, bring it on.
Yeah.
So we got to be worried with 127 rushing yards with our premier running back, huh?
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something too, man. It's something to be proud of holding the Minnesota Vikings on 6 points through 4.
Right.
It's home player. Oh no, that was great stop. Great special teams play, man. Let's give it up for them guys.
Man, all the signings we've had though has been amazing. Here we go. First down, they're in a shotgun and they go to hand it off to Mason again, and we let him. Oh gosh, I don't like that.
What he ran for, man?
Looks like he got a gain of about 5 or 6 on that play right there. Against this blitz-happy team, I think we've done pretty happy.
Let's go, Billy Bowman. Look at him. Came up back.
Okay, here we go. They're gonna 2nd and 3. They're lined up as Siegel back under center. Looks like they got 2 tight ends, 1 running back, Mason the long back. And take a guy in motion, and we go. Okay, let's get him in the backfield. We almost had him for a tackle for loss. Looks like I got a gain of about 2 on that play.
First down.
It's a big 3rd down right here. I'm really excited what we got with this Falcons team right now, this defense. Big 3rd and 1. They are in the shotgun with Mason as the lone back. They got 3 receivers with a tight end. They go deep to Naylor, and he overthrows him. Naylor had him beat. But you got to get it out there, though.
They going for it, huh?
Look, they tried to go after Billy Bowman again. He got him though.
Oh, he had him beat. That was tough.
He got him beat. He had him beat big.
Man, he had him beat.
I wonder what happened on that play. I got to see that again on all 20. I got to see if he slipped or something, man. I don't like the way that happened. And then we forced the punt on 4th and 1.
You know what? He had him beat. He probably was looking for he probably thought he was going to stop, come back. But man, he should have just ran with him.
So I see another fan in here saying that we should have, how are we letting somebody else wear number 11? Like, come on, man. You can't retire.
Why would number in the Raptors?
Shout out to the playground. Number 4 is in the air. Shout out to Love More Holistic. You guys check out her products. She does all type of beauty formations, makeup for your ladies, and vaginal rejuvenations as well. And not joking, that's dead serious. Hey. Big 4th quarter right here, man. Let's see how much do we have left again on the clock. We have 9 minutes and 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Falcons got to hold on right here. This is a huge.
We got 1 minute left in the fourth?
No, 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Oh,
but
okay.
Damn. We're getting the ball back, so this is going to be a huge possession for us.
We need to put up 6, brother.
I would like to see us put up at least 6.
You know what? Hit them in the mouth. I love the running.
You got to go back to the run on this one.
Yeah.
You have to go back to the run and stay committed to the run.
Go ahead and commit.
Yeah.
Hit them in the mouth.
And make them stop you. I mean, I'm not mad if they go with a little play action or something. I expect that they might want to maybe blitz us or something like that. So I wouldn't be upset if we, went ahead and hit a little screen with Bijan or something like that. We haven't seen that in a second anyway, or even to Tyler. But yeah, we got to go back and keep the clock running, make them burn their timeouts, and make them. I think if you keep leaning on the defense at this point in time, it's going to be harder for them. But, you've got Bijan over here with already 127 yards on 18 carries. I wouldn't mind seeing right now. Tyler Algier has about 7 carries, and as I said in the keys to the game earlier this week, I think we're at our best when we run the ball at least 25 times. But if we can get the ball up to 30 or 35 times rushing, I think that's definitely a golden look for us. So, all right, so we got Bijan deep in the pistol. We got a tight end in the backfield, and Pitts out here at tight end. They go to run the ball with Bijan again on the zone to the right. It looks like we got a gain of about 2 or 3.
How many yards?
Looks like a gain of about 3. He's got such a quick release too. It's crazy, man. It's insane. Yeah, this kid is special, man. He is special. Penix.
Yeah, he is.
Penix has such a quick release. Here we go, 2nd and 8. I stand corrected. That was a 2-yard gain. We got Bijan deep in the pistol again. Another tight end in the backfield. They bring him up in the line. Looks like they're gonna go with a pass right here, maybe. Oh no, they go ahead and hit off to Bijan. Ooh, nice. He looks like we got us a gain of about 5 or 6 on that one. It's gonna be a short 3rd down for us. Yeah, keep on. Yeah, you gotta keep their offense off the field. I mean, it's still a close game because 2-possession game, we're up by 9. But you don't want to let them get back ahead, back out, and you want to put it out of reach in case they do score a touchdown. Here we go, 3rd and 2. Let's see if they keep it on the ground with Tyler Algier. Oh no, they're empty. And they pass it out to Drake London. Huge catch right there, Drake London. Into the flats. And it's a 1st down. Here we go.
Way to go.
Yeah, they didn't try to fool anybody. They had a tight end in the backfield to block. A blocking tight end in the backfield.
Way to go, man.
Huge 1st down. And they're probably gonna keep the clock running on this one. Lined up with Algier in the backfield again, with another tight end there in the pistol. And here we go, Tyler Algier. He rumbles across for a 2 or 3 yard gain, maybe 3 yard gain. And we got a flag on the play. I don't like that. Holding on offense. Yikes. Don't like it. I don't like the look of it. It's going to look say. It's terrible, man. They're going to back us up. That's going to be a long 1st and 20. Yikes.
Come on, Jay.
They got Penix and they go. and they get Drake running across the middle. He rumbles across for a first down, picks up the 20 yards.
Way to go.
On a slant. Love it. Gotta love it.
Okay, Drake, get your confidence
Gotta
back.
love it. We're gonna run a replay on that. It's good they're going back to Drake on this. Keep that confidence going.
Keep your confidence up.
Look, Pitts lays out a nice block for him as well. Yeah, Drake was feeling bad after that fumble. You could tell.
It was, bro.
But it's good though, man. Drake is one of those. That just gets him angry. When he's playing angry, he's nice. He's even better. So we got two tight ends. One tight end in the backfield with Bijan. No, Tyler Algier. I'm sorry. They go to hand it off, and he gets a 5-yard gain right there.
9 to 5.
9 to 5, what a way to make your yardage. And they got one of their guys on the field hurt right now. Murphy.
Ooh, good quarterback for them.
And he was he's an edge rusher actually. They brought him up to sub in. It wasn't Byron Murphy, not Byron
Oh,
Murphy.
okay.
But no, he's an edge rusher that's filling in for Van Ginkel. I really like Van Ginkel's game. I mean, I'm not sad to see him out. I mean, he's out with a concussion, so I hope he's okay. But he's a guy that I feel like it has a similar game to the way that we could find ourselves using Jalen Walker eventually. He drops in the pass coverage, covers backside of the backfield every now and then. Not as much of a man up on the running back type of guy, but more of a zone coverage type of guy. But he's pretty good, very versatile defender. Miami didn't use him the way that the Vikings do. But he's really good against the run as well. And you will excuse me for one moment. I'm going to need to do a coffee refill, so I'll be right back. Stay tuned while we're on commercial break. Hey, is your camera out, brother?
No, I had to do something. I'll put it back on there.
No worries, just making sure. Yeah, go ahead and hop into the chat so our fans don't get lonely.
All right.
And I'll be right back.
Sure. Back. And thank everybody for joining the chat. Let's go Falcons. I just need them to get a tug right here, guys. We need a touchdown. I don't want no more field goals. I appreciate what they guys done, but we need a touchdown. Let's go. Algier, let's go. Let's go. gotta keep running the ball. Keep the ball on the ground. Out here with another burst. Let's go. Okay.
Algiers just had a couple nice runs on there. I like that, man. They hand off to him again here on 1st and 10.
We're starting the game.
It's starting to weigh on them.
Let's go.
I wouldn't be mad if they went ahead and just kept feeding Tyler the ball.
Why they said they headed to the exit. Why? Game ain't over.
4 minutes left. It looks like they ain't gonna be stopping us. They know what time it is.
I wouldn't be headed to no exit.
I wouldn't be headed to the exit either.
Like that.
Huge fourth quarter, baby.
We're still on time right here. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, baby. And we in here trying to get this dub, so we need y'all. I know y'all quiet in the chat. It's okay. We're trying to put this chain on that the Falcons game. This is all we get. We're spending all that money. You see it, bro? I ain't putting it on until we get the touchdown. Touchdown. Okay, let's go. Quick TV, commercial break.
Yeah, this team looks like it's starting to really come together and gel a lot better. I really like the chemistry that they're building, and the players are really buying in. The coaches are starting to improve as well too. So
yeah, I like the fact that this is my thing. Even though you might take the L in week 1, if you see improvement from week 1, that means a lot.
right.
You know what I mean? If we were stagnant or we were kind of, going backwards, then yeah, at that point, then that's when I'm worried. But
Right.
if I see an improvement, I'm happy about that. And I definitely see an improvement. I think the play calling can get a little bit better. But again, I'm not out there on practices, so I don't know who's doing what, who's who, and what our weaknesses are. But Falcons fans, we gotta remember we got our third string tackling.
So here we go, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
2nd and 9. Yep.
You're back. Hey, I want to welcome everybody to join the stream. We appreciate you jumping in. Go ahead and say hello. Type in the chat. Let's get this thing going, guys. We need a W. Can I get a W in the chat? Real Falcon fans, come on.
And so,
Okay, Bijan.
huge third down right here after Bijan gets some.
We got like 4.
It's like about a 4, maybe 5 yard gain on that play. Could have been a 3 yard. Yeah, and definitely, as he said, thank you guys for all the support. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe, and be sure to check in for our weekly bird bath episodes and breakdowns, recaps, and keys to victory.
Hey, let everybody know, man, we were talking about going to do that blooper show, man. We were going to have a good time and all the funny stuff that's happened throughout the week. Trying to talk about it and move on. Hope you guys like it.
All right. Huge 3rd and 7 here. 3 yard gain that was. But we are in field goal range right now. here at about the 19, 18-yard line, it looks like. And they go to hand the ball off Kyle, to Bijan out of the shotgun, and he rumbles forward. Looks like a 6-yard gain. We're gonna get a 4th down right here.
What do you do, brother? What do you do?
I just go ahead and kick it.
Talk to me, bro.
Yeah, you gotta kick it.
We're gonna be talking about this, bro.
You can't give them. I don't think you give them momentum right here. Just my humble opinion.
You kick it, right? And you let it see what they do, and then you come back and you win the game, right? On the ground.
Yeah. I mean,
3 yards now. This is, you know who this is, though? Who we talking about? Raheem Morris is going for it, brother.
oh, and they want to go for it, huh?
Yes. You know that.
You know what? I'm not mad at it though.
Yes.
They taking Bijan out though.
Worst case scenario, you pin them deep, right? If they score a touchdown and they get a 2-point conversion, what's that still? 13?
Yeah.
14?
A touchdown definitely puts the game away right here.
Conversion? I'm saying touchdown, 2-point conversion, 14 points.
I would not have went with Tyler Algier on this one though, but
I would not go with Tyler Algier unless you're gonna pass it.
Bijan looked mad. He was coming out, and it looks like they was able to get a jump off sides.
They got him. 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 Let's go. Come on. W check.
Neutral zone infraction. Here we go.
Way to go.
Nice, huge play, huge 1st down. Game is pretty much over at this point. Anything short of a penalty, then we're not. Yeah, unless there's a penalty or something, this game is pretty much curtains.
He got 2 on the jump.
Yeah, he did. Huge play right there.
Why are you moving? What are you doing?
Veteran moves out there, man.
Oh, yeah.
Penix just has an it factor to him that he's.
Get on the ground, maximizing the time off the play.
Now I don't see your videos off. Here they go.
And I just keep thinking about.
And they go in for the touchdown with Tyler.
Oh, say less. Put it on. Man, put my video back on so they can see it.
Huh?
I'm on. Put the video back on so they can see it.
Hold on, let me well, I think you have to.
I'm in. I'm on.
I don't see you on the screen. Hold on. You have it hidden because I'm.
Let's go.
There you go. Okay. Yep, I got your back.
Yes, sir.
Nice. They get us to the season holders, huh?
Yeah, I gotta put it on, bro.
That's dope.
Yeah, we finally got it. I wanted to wear it.
Nice. Dog chain. Nah, that's dope, bro. That's nice.
Yeah, man.
We got the 1-2 punch. Bijan and Tyler and Bijan.
That looks better when they talk about this shit on the let's go.
You gotta love it, man. You gotta love it. This is a great day to be a Falcons fan.
Great day to be a Falcons fan.
Yeah, great day to be a Falcons
I
fan.
see you. Give the ball to Tyler. Okay. Mr. Blank.
They got targets on us, baby. They hunting us. But it's all good. Good position to be in. (22-6) Falcons lead. Bijan Robinson is like, man, my boy got to be close to like. Last time I checked, it was 127 yards. He's definitely over that mark at this point. Let's see, what do we got here? We got Tyler Algier with 13 carries for 67 yards. And we got the man Bijan. Let's see, just navigate this ESPN box score over here. Bijan put up a $143 on him for 22 carries.
22 carries?
22 carries. They ain't let Bijan get a touchdown though. They ain't let Bijan get a touchdown. Let me see if the guy I'm playing. Looks like I've won one of my leagues so far. Okay, now Justin Jefferson can go do his thing and get me a good. Let's get some empty calorie yards now. They've been holding him down. They've been holding him down a lot for most of the game though. Yeah, my pops just text me. Let me give my pop the chat. Not the chat, but the YouTube link. I thought I had sent it to him earlier. Let's see how much. He said Bijan has 168. What's he talking about?
All-purpose on.
Oh, yeah, okay. So the Vikings must have, let me see what the Vikings have right now. The Vikings have 160 yards of total offense potential. Let's see what these team stats is. Yeah, let me find these team stats real quick. And I don't know if you guys can see the stats out here, but Minnesota has the ball back. There's a flag on the play right now. Let's see what's happening. Total yards, 164. Bijan has more total yards from scrimmage than Minnesota has. That's 2 weeks of 100. They said 261 good enough. We're going to give you 168 this week. So, okay, JJ's back here in the shotgun, 1st and 10. And they're obviously going to pass. Let's see. Another sack almost. Yeah, man. Gotta love it, man. You gotta love it.
Ooh, they all over these boys, boy.
What a night. What a night. And the Falcons, 2nd and 10, they have them with McCarthy just takes the snap in shotgun. They go to pass. He hits Hawkinson in the flats. Damn, Hawkinson just stiff-armed Bowman. Is that Hawkinson? It is Hawkinson. Yep. Nasty stiff arm that was, but you know. What can you do?
Ooh, what a stiff.
Look, let's see. Are they going to bring Kirk in if they have to put somebody back on the field? That's going to be interesting. They drop back with McCarthy on 1st and 10. They're going for the set. Let's see if we can get him. Nope, couldn't get him. He's able to hit Justin Jefferson on the out.
They gonna bring Cousins in?
I don't know. They got to. Whatchamacallit's got to score first.
Why they gonna bring Cousins in?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe to hand it off. Well, listen, Minnesota still has the ball right now, so I just saw Kirk warming up on the sideline, so I was curious. All right, they go to throw again, deep. JJ, and we go get the pick. It's a flag on the play, but Watts got the pick. Penalty on Minnesota. So that's going to stand either way. Man, all these rookies are showing up on the stat sheet.
What a great draft.
What a great draft.
Goodbye. Where you by? Where you by?
Bye-bye. You already know. You already know.
Let's go. It don't matter.
Justin Madman.
Let's go.
Tough loss for them guys. Big win for us.
Bye-bye.
Gotta love it.
Goodbye.
Yo, I love Coach Rutenberg too, man. You ever listen to him talk?
No.
Oh man, he's like he's a player's coach, man. Like I don't want to say he's just one of those guys you love if you're a player, man. The way he talks, he's all fired up, and
So what?
so they're gonna run it again now with
Everybody was talking that ish about your boy Jeff Albrecht.
Jeff
Why
Overby.
he came
Nice.
back? Why is he coming back?
Yep. They run it with Tyler Algier right there. They're probably gonna try to close this thing out with Tyler. I mean, I think this is one of those games you go ahead and just let Tyler finish it out if he can, because Bijan and
They don't get some rest.
yeah, Bijan put up a $160, 68. It's a tough day for J.J. McCarthy. I mean, the silver lining is that he has a child, but he's got to go home and tell his child how he took this L today, newborn. It's going to be a long night for him. Gotta love it, man.
JJ with the two.
Bijan and Tyler seem like they have such a great relationship, too. It's kind of
They
interesting.
do. They say they do.
Yeah, that's what's up. He said it was his best friend.
Yeah, they say they do.
I
They
love
say
it.
they really have a good time together, man. And that's what you want in camaraderie
Mhm.
on the team, man. You need people that love each other, man. Want to play for each other.
Yep.
Not just the first win. I ain't gonna say it was a dominating game offensively. It was definitely a dominating game. Let's go. Let's go, Venus. Let's go. We in there, baby.
Nice. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Need your W's in the chat, baby. If you still with us in the fourth quarter, baby.
Hold on, brother.
Gotta love it. This is a huge win right here for the coaching staff, for Raheem Morris. I think that Zach Robinson definitely stopped overthinking it too much. You know, he went ahead and fed the ball. Got to feed the beast. It's good to get Bijan in space and get him those dump offs, but run them. I like getting the versatility in the game that we've had so far too. Yeah, man. This is see how many sacks we have by the team right now. You would have thought that we were the team that were the blitz happy ones, and I guess we are essentially with some pressure attack defense, but showing that we're one of the top defenses in the league right now. David Onyemata leads all tackles, or leads everybody with 5 solo tackles. I'm sorry, 5 total tackles. He has 3 solo. Zach Harrison also. The line has just been getting to these guys all game. David Onyemata has a tackle for loss. Zach Harrison has a tackle for loss. He's been huge, man. Zach Harrison has a sack and a half. You got Brandon Dorless with a sack and a half. James Pierce Jr. with a half a sack. Rook with a half a sack. And we're back in at 2nd and 3. Penix under center. Bijan deep. Looks like we got 2 tight ends in the game. And we go ahead and hand the ball off to Algier again. Yep, next week we have the Panthers, as they said on the cast, and if you are hearing the cast. Then after that, we will have Washington. Then we got our bye week after that. Then we'll go Buffalo and then San Francisco. And I'm ready for the big dogs, man. I think this team is going to be playing with a lot more swagger. We got Jalen Walker out here with a sack as well, too. We got 6 sacks on the night, guys. 6 sacks on the night. Yeah, Rook and Zach and James Pierce Jr. had a combined sack together. Here we go. We go to hand off to Tyler Algier again on 3rd and 1. And he's just short of it. Oh, you got a 4th down right here. Looks like a 4th and 1. Maybe even inches. I wish we could just go ahead and kneel it down right here and be done and go home. I don't even want to punt it. I don't want anything messing up that score. That no touchdown game. Man, Justin Jefferson's frustrated, man. I did not expect us to come out and be able to give Justin Jefferson the fits that we did this game. But we've just been over them. Our pass rush has been nasty all game. I would have liked to seen us score in the red zone for sure. There's definitely some things to look forward to, and I mean when I say score in the red zone, I mean score touchdowns in the red zone. But at least we are coming away with the field goals, even if we need to as well too. We had quite a few games. I feel like at least 2 or 3 games last year, maybe 4, that Young Wei Koo missed the field goal on that kind of cost us. So the biggest thing is that you don't beat yourself. In this league, you can't beat yourself. And the Vikings are a pretty good team. Let's go. Yeah, this is and look, anything could happen. We could 2 touchdowns. They could be right back in this, and I'm not speaking that, they take miracles for that with 28 seconds left. You never want the game to be closer if it can be. It looks like they fumbled the punt. It's just been one of those games. The Falcons have just all 3 phases tonight. Special teams, offense, defense. That's a tough one, man. They got a lot of soul searching to do after this. The Falcons put a whooping on them. This has been a mentally taxing game for the Vikings, and you gotta love it. We haven't seen the Falcons be on this end of one of these type of wins in quite some time, where we just were mentally dominating them. I can't believe that he yelled and made the guy fumble it. I love it. And we're in victory formation. Penix played a pretty good game, even though the stat sheet may not say it the way you want, but Penix played a good game. Yeah, and you love it anytime you could come away with a win like this. Yes, 4 seconds trail off of the clock. Big win for Raheem, man. We needed this. You don't want to start the season off 0-2, so. We'll do our post-game analysis. Check in with us tomorrow. But just off top, I really love the play calling this week. I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of Zach Robinson, but I don't dislike Zach Robinson. I think he's doing a good job. He's growing, man. People are so quick to want to fire coaches, and that's not how you get better in this league. Zach. If Zach had just came out swinging on fire and we made the playoffs last year, you see that like within a year or two, they're offering OCs and DCs they're offering them head coaching positions right away. So I'm okay with Zach growing and learning a little bit. Like, let's keep him as a coordinator for a couple more years. Let's see what we can do. But that huge win for the Falcons right here. You need these type of wins. You need to know that you can come out here and have your defense stick in there stout. Be good against the run. I think this is bigger than you guys would realize, that we were able to hold Minnesota to under 100 yards. They've got 2 pretty good solid running backs. And what even stood out to me even more is that they were not able to do a lot with their tight end and their running back. If you look at it, Justin Jefferson, he leads everybody on the opposing team with yardage. On only 3 receptions, he has 81 yards. So, as we said, those type of guys are going to get theirs. But you didn't let anybody else beat us. Naylor is the next closest with 3 receptions for 31 yards. But Hawkinson, 12 yards. Jordan Mason, 2 receptions for 8 yards. Aaron Jones, nothing. They targeted him once. But Aaron Jones, that was a matchup that I was really thinking that we were going to have to, make sure that we put some emphasis on, because in the past that would have been a liability for us. We have not typically had the running backs. We have not typically had the linebackers that can cover your running backs out of the backfield. So that's a huge thing for us to have. Our linebackers shut all that dink and dunk stuff down, especially since we were blitzing a lot. That's a really big sign, because it's a really good sign, because teams that blitz a lot, which we do, they're susceptible to the screen pass, and they're susceptible to short outs and short passes and hot routes, and we did what we needed to do. I know that J.J. McCarthy is just a rookie, but you want to win the games that you can win. You want to beat the opponents you're supposed to beat. You want to win the matchups you're supposed to win. They were down their starting left tackle. In the past, the Falcons would have been the team that would have not capitalized on that. So we had an advantage, and we took advantage of that. And you have to be able to do that if you're a good team in this win. You cannot afford to let people stay with you that would not typically be able to stay with you. So they gave Leonard Floyd their player of the game. I think that my player of the game might be Billy Bowman. He only had 1 interception, not 2 interceptions. So Leonard Floyd, he had a sack, 3 quarterback hits. Zach Harrison had a sack and a half. Brandon Dorlus had a sack and a half. Zach Harrison had a tackle for loss and 2 quarterback hits. I mean, Brandon Dorlus had a sack and a half and 2 quarterback hits. I think either of those guys could have also potentially been the player of the game. Let's see what did Leonard Floyd do. I know he only had 1 sack and he had 3 hits. But let's see what Uncle Lenny did out there. And you got to love that for him too, man. Like, he was worth the money, man. A tackle for loss as well. So the whole defensive unit did a great job, if you ask me. You got to love it, man. Yeah, I think that these guys are really learning a lot from Leonard Floyd. The kicker. Looks like we found us a new kicker, man. I'm okay with Young Wei Koo not being our kicker anymore. What do you guys think out there in the chat? Would you want to bring back Koo, or would you be okay with Romo still out there doing his thing? I know that Romo it's not a name you want to hear typically. Romo is not a good track record, but I mean, he was huge, man. He nailed all of his kicks. I mean, he was all of our offense tonight. I mean, all of our points for the most part, aside from the 1 touchdown that we had. But this Falcons team is really cooking now, man. You got to be really excited about what they're doing, what Raheem is doing with this team. You got to be really excited with Jeff Ulbrich. That signing in the offseason has been huge for us. It's amazing what having the right coaching staff and the right system can do for you. They call a lot of different guys system guys, but everybody's system guys. You have to have coaches that are going to play to your players' strengths and not try to force them to do what you want them to do. And I think the Falcons have done a good job of that. They've done a really good job of letting these guys attack. We have a lot of speed out there. We have guys that have a lot of versatility, and they've been using them inside and out. We'll get to the game tape, and I'll find out if how much that they've been where Zach Harrison lined up mostly. I know that they've had a lot of versatility with him, as well as Ruka Roro and Brandon Dorlus. Brandon Dorlus lined up definitely a lot on the inside. I know I saw Zach out there on the edge a lot. I can't recall if I saw him playing at the tackle that much. The game's a little bit of a blur. But we had the guys collapse in the pocket so much, and that's what you love, man. We have a nice rotation of guys out there that they could just keep throwing at them. And Leonard Floyd, James Pierce Jr., he actually came into the game with the nursing a groin injury. So it was great that he was able to get a big game like that. Also, we have Taquan Graham. He's still on injured reserve. Keep that in mind. He is eligible to come back after the bye week. So Taquan, once we can add him to this rotation, that's going to be even better. This defense, we're really deep with a lot of the guys, and we still got Braylon Trice to come back as well. We still have Braylon Trice, who's going to be a huge addition if we can get him into the pass rush. I'd love to get him moving because it looks like we're probably not going to re-sign Arnold Ebiketie. As a matter of fact, let's see did Arnold Ebiketie even get up on the pass on the stat sheet. He had two solo tackles, and Ebiketie has become a much better tackler and a much better run defender, even though he hasn't done a whole lot on this pass rush this year. But one of the biggest things that I can't stress enough that I'm really happy to see over the last 2 weeks is how Kyle Pitts has been a lot better of a run blocker. And he's been really good as a pass blocker as well, too, on play action. That's going to do wonders for his career because the more that he can stay in the field and you don't have to sub him out for a blocking tight end, the more versatile it makes the play calling that you can have with him. When you know that they will still run the ball with him out there, now you can't key just for the pass. You can't tee off on the quarterback. You can't just only drop back in the pass coverage. You got to worry about the run as well too. And when they're willing to run to his side, that also makes it huge. So yeah, what's up, Mactown Dirty? How you doing out there, Daxton Albert? Yeah, Zach Robinson has actually definitely learned his lesson last week. This defense, I don't want to speak prematurely, but we're definitely looking like a top 10 defense for sure. Well, hell, going into this game, we were 9th in total yards. We were 9th in pressure rate. We were 9th in total pressures. James Pierce Jr. had 4 pressures. He was, I think, the league leader for pressures last week was like maybe 7. Don't get me to lying to you, but I think Hassan Reddick was one of the league leaders in that. But Hassan Reddick played a lot more downs than our rookie did last week. James Pierce Jr., if I'm not mistaken, played about 22 snaps, something like that. So he's out there for the run and the pass a lot. And Jalen Walker was out there on a lot more rundowns earlier than Ebiketie was. It's going to be interesting to see what the snap counts were this game, who led the team in that front 7 with plays. And I think it's only better if we could, if our young rookies can get a lot more playing time earlier in the season so that we can use Leonard Floyd and have him a lot later in the season. We've had a lot of injuries early on, and so you want to be deep and playing your best football as you get later in the year. So we definitely need to get our guys healed up a lot more. Let's see. I think Helms was also out this game. That's going to be huge when we can get him back as well too. Huge special teams guy for us. No, I'm sorry. DeMarco Helms actually did play this game. I think he was dealing with a shoulder or a knee injury initially. So that's huge that we were able to actually get him out there. This special teams unit is looking nice, man. Divine Diablo, man. Love it. I love what he's been able to do out there. James Woods looks like he got on the stat sheet. I got to go back and look and see if he actually got any reps out there on the defense or if that's all special teams. But this Falcons, with all the depth that we have, this Falcons special teams unit is doing a lot better now. We've got guys like Felipe Franks out there, Toy Logu. Am I saying that guy's name right? It's our backup blocking tight end. He caused a fumble earlier in the preseason. Xavier Watts out there with an interception. Billy Bowman out there with an interception. I think Bowman might be on our special teams unit as well too. But yeah, I really like what we got out there. I want to see if Natron Brooks can actually get a nice return one day, or if we can return one back and maybe get a touchdown with our kickoff return unit or our return teams one way or another. But these are the type of games we're going to have to win if we want to play late into December. We're going to have to be able to commit to the running game. If you look at the stats, we ran the ball today, believe it or not, 39 times. That means that you asserted physical dominance. And I say that we don't have maulers out there on the offensive line, but you got to be happy with what these guys were able to do, getting downhill and run blocking the way that they were able to. I don't think we're missing Caleb Gary quite as much as we thought we were going to. It definitely has hurt us with a lot of the false starts that we've had, but yeah, we don't have quite as good of a pass blocking, but the run blocking has been great. Penix only had 135 yards tonight. 13 of 21. It was a rough night. He saw a lot of blitzing. They were able to sack him 3 times for 27 yards. So, but he didn't throw any interceptions, and he didn't have any interception-worthy plays. Only turnover we had of the whole night was Drake London, and I think that this is something that we're gonna have. We're gonna be able to clear that up. Would have liked to see him get more than 3 receptions for 49 yards, but I'm more impressed and more happy with Bijan getting those 22 carries and being able to get Tyler Algier 16 carries. That's huge, man. Next week, I think that Carolina, that's almost a trap game. Because Carolina is a team that you would think you're going to be. We're definitely better than them on paper, but they get up for us. But it's great that we have the pass rushers we have, because last year Bryce Young was able to run all around without any pressure on him. He was able to hurt us with his legs, and he was able to throw on us as well too. Our secondary is much improved. Our pass rushers is much improved, and our second level has been much improved. So, on the first, second, and third level, the front seven and the defensive line, our edge defenders, our linebackers, and our safeties and nickelback is much improved. A lot of people have been mad at Mike Hughes over the past few weeks, or over the last week. But he's been playing pretty good. You would have thought that with A.J. Terrell going down, that we were going to give up a lot more passing yards. But no, man, we were able to stick in there huge. Defense plays stout, man, with A.J. Terrell out and Mike Hughes still out there and our backup corners. So you got to love it, man. This team is very much well prepared, and the Falcons are putting the league on notice, man. The Falcons are putting the entire NFL on notice. Teams are going to have to make sure that they pack their lunch pails when they come to play us, because we got guys who will hit you in the mouth. We have guys who will tackle you. We have ball hawks out there. You can't just try us in the same way that you wanted to try us before. You might beat our guys a couple of times, but you're not going to continuously beat them. McDirty. Tell me, what do you guys in the chat? Tell me, what do you guys think our overall record is going to be this year? I definitely feel it as though we're going to make the playoffs. I see us as a 10 or 11 win team potentially. I think we're definitely going to get at least 9. But we're a better team than what we showed last week. Even though we played well, like we're better than the mistakes we made. We're better than some of the mishaps and hiccups that we had with our play calling. Just in my humble opinion, I think this Falcons team is got a lot of resilience and a lot of heart and a lot of swagger and confidence. Michael Penix is definitely one of those dudes. He's one of those guys that you feel like if he has the ball in his hand, you always have a chance to win. Just my humble opinion about it. I think that I think it's huge that we have a guy like that. Matt Ryan, I don't think that the fans appreciated Matt Ryan quite the way that they needed to when he was here in Atlanta, but because he probably didn't have the arm strength that Penix had, he left a little bit to be desired physically. And he had to come in after the Michael Vick era and live up to that. But now we have us a quarterback who is a nice proxy and kind of a blend between Michael Vick and Matt Ryan. He's got the arm, but he's got the arm strength of a Michael Vick. He's got the accuracy of a Matt Ryan and the moxie and the decision making and being able to read it. But he's got the speed, not necessarily the speed of a Michael Vick, but a lot more athleticism than what Matt Ryan has. So he can actually break the pocket and break contain and use his legs to extend plays and pick up a 5 or 10 yards for you, 3 yards when you need here and there. But I love that we don't always need him to be able to do that, but he can pull it out just when you do need it. So it's gonna be huge for us this year once we continue just growing. I think we're just only scratching the surface with some of the. I think we're only scratching the surface with some of the moves that we're gonna be able to continue to make, and we're only scratching the surface with what some of these defensive players can do, even what our offense is going to be able to continuously do. Like this, we still haven't completely unlocked Penix. We still haven't gotten Pitts with a huge day yet. He's had a pretty good 2 weeks so far in this game. 4 receptions for 37 yards. 5 targets. It's not a great stat line, but they are getting him involved, and that's what you like to see. It just keeps his confidence going, and I think that's going to be a big thing for us. Last year, it seems as though Kyle Pitts was starting to lose confidence, and he was feeling as though he wasn't valued and appreciated in this offense. You're not going to be running your routes the same way when you're not certain that you're ever going to get the ball. When you feel like it's a certainty that you're not going to get the ball, it's kind of hard to give it that all. So I think as the season continues, we're going to be able to get a lot more with Penix downfield. I think that Minnesota didn't think that we were going to be able to run the ball as well as we did, but we did. We ran the ball great, and I think that as teams see that we're running the ball this good, they're going to just continue to stack the. They're going to continue to stack the box with Bijan, for Bijan and Tyler Algier, and that's just going to open up a lot more for us downfield. Truthfully, I'm here for it, man. I think that as KC Washington gets healthier, that's going to be huge for the offense. I think Darnell Mooney, this is just his first game back, and you got to think these guys, he may not be 100%. Drake London probably wasn't 100%. It seems like Kyle Pitts is just starting to really get a lot healthier. You got to think Jalen Walker missed a little bit of time earlier in the offseason, but he looks nice out there. James Pierce Jr. was a little bit banged up with that groin injury. I'm sure that limited him a little bit, but he's still so fast and strong and so powerful that he's even with a half a step off of his normal is better than a lot of people's best. So, and he definitely looks like Javon Curse out there. He's been every bit of what they've marketed him to be. I'm really glad and happy that I was able to get out there in camp and watch him. He was giving them hell all camp, of course, as you guys heard. He was definitely making it hard on the offense and giving those guys fits and making them agitated. But he's done the same thing with all these other teams as well too. A huge game for James Pierce Jr. I could see him easily as our defensive rookie of the year, and hell, he might be able to be defensive rookie of the year. Keep in mind, Louis Riddick said that he thought that James Pierce Jr. was going to lead the league in sacks this year. So, as a matter of fact, let's take a look at some of the league stats right now. Let's take a look at some of the league stat leaders through the last couple games. And I'm gonna go ahead and enlarge this a little bit over here. Shout out to everybody still with us down in the chat on the post game tip. Hopefully you guys can see that up there in the corner. And we're gonna go over here and type in league stats. Sack leaders so far. Harold Landry leads the league in sacks, 2.5. Now I'm thinking these are all updated in real time. Well, not completely updated in real time because we have some of our guys that have more. Let's see if this is 1 or 2 games considered played. So yeah, some of these guys, this is through 2 games. So they'll be updating our stats, but we have guys that are among league leaders now probably because we've got some guys with 1.5 sacks. We've got some guys with 1 sack as well. Let's see interceptions defensively. Xavier Woods is leading the league right now from Tennessee with the interception. So Billy Bowman and Xavier Watts are both going to join them as well too. So we have 2 turnovers for our team right now. And let's see what the league leaders are looking like for team stats. Let's get back over to the stats, team stats right now. Defensive leaders, and don't worry, we're gonna get to the offensive leaders. But I gotta talk art-ish on this defensive stuff. Okay, so right now, as you see, they have not updated the Falcons. We've only given up 260 yards as of last week. So add another 160 yards to today's total. That looks like we're about 428 yards, I would say, somewhere in that neighborhood. Don't get me to having to do any math. I was told I didn't have to do any. But we will definitely be amongst the lowest in points per game. Let's see if we go over to the next gen stats with NFL. And let's hop into the pro portal. And I'm gonna go just dark here in a second. As soon as I pull up, and we're gonna pause that. I don't want the NFL trying to say that I'm messing with their streams. You know, they like to cancel you and hit you for copyright infringements. We'll allow it. Let's hop into the ways to watch. You're live. Bear with me, guys. Don't leave us. Stick with us. We'll find it. But got to be happy with what you're seeing out of this this Falcons team so far. I mean, it's nothing short of amazing. The amount of speed that this Falcons team has out here. it's definitely worked wonders to be able to get all the additions that we had. And it was interesting. I didn't think that Morgan Fox was going to be one of those guys that was going to get cut, so I was kind of surprised by that. But I love it because that means that the rookies, or the young guys that we drafted last year, right? Ruka Roro, Brandon Dorless has been huge. Zach Harrison has been huge. So you definitely got to love how we've been able to just put the league on notice. We're going to have targets on our back pretty soon. And through 2 games, I think that Penix has been one of the better quarterbacks in the league. His stats may not be showing it, but he's playing pretty good ball. He's doing a lot of what you would want your quarterback to do out there. All right, so we're gonna hop into the next gen portal and see what kind of stats that we can give you guys with this Falcons team. Let's see. Bijan Robinson went over 100 scrimmage yards. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and pop this screen up bigger for you. So you can see that right there. 42 plus rushing yards over expected. I love when our team does things over expectations. Let's hop over here and see what we got for Penix. Penix failed to complete any of his 3 attempts over 15 air yards and is now 0 for 10 on such passes this season. That's a sharp contrast to weeks 16 through 18 of last season when Penix threw for 316 yards on 15 plus air yard attempts, the second most in the league over that span. Aside from his quarterback kneel today to end the game, he did not record a single rushing attempt after setting a career high in carries in week 1 with 6 while adding a rushing touchdown. So we didn't need Penix to get out there and use his legs too much. Thank goodness for that. I am okay that he didn't complete a lot of passes. They're definitely teams are aware, right? Teams are aware that Penix will hurt you deep, and they're doing their best to limit as much as they can to keep that from happening. They don't want to let Penix beat you deep, and I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to let Penix get deep either. And we also were hurting with Darnell Mooney. Our offensive receiving core was hurting with Darnell Mooney out earlier in the year. So I believe that we're going to continue to improve. Casey Washington was also out with a concussion this game as well too. So as we can get a little bit more speed on the field, I think that we'll see a little bit more of that change. But you got to be happy with what you're seeing out of this team today. Next Gen does have the stats up, so we're going to go ahead and take advantage of that. And we're going to hop in and look at stats of all of our players. Let's see, player stats. Next Gen stats. And we're going to go to season leaders in passing. But let's go with team defense first. Let's go with team defense first. Bear with me, this looks a little different on the laptop versus the bigger desktop unit that I have. I'm going to pop this open a little bit more, and we're going to drop the filter in here, and we're going to go with Falcons. So thus far, we have a 40% quarterback pressure rate over here. 15 quarterback pressures, and only allowed 3 touchdowns so far. Well, you know what? That's out for 1 game, unfortunately. That's not showing us the full stat scope from tonight. Let's see if it recorded any of the individual stats for players. Let's see. We're going to go with filter by team. Let's go over to Falcons. See what we got. Yep, they only got stats through 1 game so far. So we'll check back with that one later. But let's hop back to insights. Let's see what else we can come with out of our insights. Falcons. The offense used 12 personnel on 55% of their 63 plays. So that's no surprise. Actually, yeah, that's no surprise. We like two tight ends. Kyle Pitts allows you to be one of those tight ends while still kind of having somewhat of a receiver. We're always going to have our blocking tight end in there. I'm actually a lot happier that we're doing that a lot more. I felt like last year we went to Ray McCloud too much for instead of Pitts. He should have got a lot more of those looks that Ray McCloud had last year. I think that Pitts had 600 something yards last year, and he could have easily been in that 700 or 800 yard range. So I think as we get Pitts again, like I said, more involved this year, it's going to be better for him. Let's see, Bijan, 143 yards on 22 carries, and you see they ran both ways. I think last game they only went more so to the left. This game they opened the field up a lot more, and see a lot of 5+ yards. That's that in the green. Red is tackles for loss, so there's I think only one tackle for loss, but several of his runs were about in the 0 to 5 range. So he grinded it out, but he was able to get a lot of 5+ yard runs, and I think that Bijan is going to definitely be doing that a lot more. We're going to see a lot more longer runs as we continue throughout the season. And I wouldn't be surprised if Bijan Robinson led the league in yards from scrimmage this year. I definitely see 2,000 yards from scrimmage. I don't want to speak prematurely and say anything like 2,000 rushing yards. I kind of hope he doesn't have that many rushing yards. We got a Tyler Algier out there for that very reason. So, and hell, I wouldn't mind seeing if the other rookie running back that we got, Washington, out there as well, could get a little burn this year, because there's a chance that we might not be able to re-sign Tyler Algier if he has a pretty good season. But maybe he does re-sign with us. He might want to stay with the team. I mean, he might be okay with being a backup running back. I doubt it. If you can go get money somewhere else, go get it. But we'll just see what the market is like. I mean, if I was him, I'd go get my money too. I wouldn't stay here just on a team-friendly deal just for the hell of it. Let's look at this. Falcons offense. Pistol formation, a majority of their plays against the Vikings. 32 of the 63. So that's 50.8% of the time we were in pistol. Now, aside from that, we were probably in the shotgun a lot more as well, too. So most of it was probably not under center. Very rarely that we actually did get under center at all over the last couple weeks. Falcons defense. These are the stats you want to see. All right, Brandon Dorless, 4 pressures. Caden Ellis, 4 pressures. Leonard Floyd, 4 pressures. Zach Harrison, 3 pressures. Ruka Roro, 3 pressures. Gotta love that. The Falcons recorded 16 pressures and 6 sacks, generating pressures on 53% of the dropbacks, and the team's highest rate since Week 15 of 2018. You gotta love that, man. Let's see what else we got. JJ. 1 quick pass tonight, completing it for 2 yards. All the rest of his attempts came in rhythm between 2.5 and 4 seconds, where the second-year signal caller finished 10 of 20 for 156 yards, and both of his interceptions. So, see, 4.8 quick percent pass rating is the lowest mark by quarterbacks in any game in the Next Gen Stats era. 4.8% quick pass rate. So he had a lot of time to throw, but when he didn't have time to throw, we got him. So we didn't rush him a whole lot, but we were able to get home 6 times. So you got to love that. Not necessarily getting him off his mark. I guess he felt like he was confident in a lot of the plays that were available. So we'll continue to work on that and get better. Here, let me hop over to the chat and see what we got going on over there in case you guys have been showing us any love over there in the chat. Yes, Miss Bills, Victoria Bills. He definitely did great, Michael Penix, that is. I love it. I love it. I love it. I can't tell you how much I love it. Yeah, huge game for Penix. If you see the chart of J.J. McCarthy, he was able to complete a few things downfield. But we didn't let him throw a lot downfield. A lot of what we had was short for him today. Let's see if we can look at Penix's chart. Let's see the Penix chart. And let's hop over to the next gen stats again. I'm still a little bit new to the next gen stats tab as well too, so I'll find some of those and I'll be sure to post those in the post game later. I guess it's technically a post game, but I'll do a recap this week coming up. Let's see. Insights, Penix. See if we can pull up some insights for Penix. We read that one already. In their week 1 loss against the Bucks, he was pressured 20 of his 46 dropbacks. Curious what that was this week. Penix faced zone coverage on 58% of his dropbacks in week 1, where he completed 18 of his 26 passes for 69%. That's not his Vikings stats. That's week 1 right there as well. This is week 1. Falcons versus Vikings will be the first game. Nope. So it doesn't look like we have any insights from Penix on this game. They should have them still soon, but the NFL gets them pretty quickly. Let's see. If you click on this game, will it give us any more insights for him? They've got insights up for J.J. McCarthy. And I'm really happy we didn't let that rookie come out and embarrass us, because we would have never heard the end of it. Let's see. While rotating sides on the interior defensive line, Jonathan Allen is 50% on the left side, 50% on the right side, and Hargrave 50% interior defensive lineman and on the left, 44% on the left, 51 on the right. They got 6 pressures, so we know that they moved them around. They definitely wanted to try our where our right tackle was. But we did pretty good, I think. Teams know that we're going to know that we have a weakness there. Let's see. So they're going to keep attacking us there. In 2025, James Pierce Jr. has generated 4 pressures on 15 pass rushes. So this is before the game. I do want to see what his pressure rate was on this particular game. We'll get the stats for that after, probably in the next 24 hours, maybe even sooner. But you gotta love it, man. Let me see if I scroll down some more, if I can get any insights on our defensive players. Helms was questionable coming into the game, and James Pierce Jr. was questionable too. Shout out to that young man for coming out and putting his hard hat on and packing his lunch and being ready. Let's see if we can get any insights on him. Nope, nothing. 1.5 tackle. Okay, no, they don't even have the stats. So we'll get those stats later. But the Panthers, let's check them out. Of course, they have us as 3.5 point favorites. You get about 2 or 3 points as the home team anyway. So let's see. They are 16th in overall rushing efficiency, 30th in overall passing efficiency. Our defense is 20th in passing efficiency, and we are 17th in rushing efficiency, 8th in pressure rate. So you gotta love that. Our defense is 8th in pressure rate. We're doing a good job of attacking offenses out there. So stay tuned. I'll hit you guys with the replay. I'll hit you guys with a recap after the game. Let you know what I liked. What else I liked that I haven't already told you about. You already know I do like the running attack, the rushing attack that we have. But we'll dissect a little bit more of their defensive game, and we'll talk a little bit about some of the strategy that I expect the Panthers to hit us with, and some of the stats and the improvements that we've made with this team. Stay tuned for us. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And this is an exciting season for the Falcons moving forward. I can't stress to you guys enough how excited and how happy I am with the upgrades and the progress that we've made. So I'll have that recap video for you in the next day or two, and be on the lookout for our game preview probably about Wednesday or Thursday morning this week. Simo checking out for the Falcons Bird Bath on Point Game official, baby.